the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, sorry about that, guys. I was on mute. Sorry about that. I did just realize I was on mute. I'm looking at my damn thing, and I'm like, damn, I don't see the volume going up. I was on mute. Sorry about that, guys. Let me do a recap. You know, this is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New media today, USA Boxing. We in this BIH, man. You know, I don't know how the hell I could have swore I had everything set. I guess I didn't have everything set when I switched on the roadcaster. When I switched the roadcaster on, this shit be tripping sometimes, man. You got to make sure you check the settings just to make sure that the audio. All right, I'm good now. I think we good. We good. Anyways, yeah, man. Jaime, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Food Revolution. What's going on, sis? Shout out to Food Revolution. Shout out to Fissiana Fights in the building. Shout out to K Molery 504. What's going on? What's going on, sis? Well, K Molery 504. Okay, what's going on? Salute. Halim in the building. Major Key Boxing. What's going on, fam? He said Coach with the lip read. Yeah. You already know, man. You already know shit. It is what it is, man. You know, shit. Man, I got a whole lot of bro. I got a video I'm dropping tomorrow. I have a video. Matter of fact, I might drop 2 videos tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? I see some unification matches and undisputed fights going on Twitter. Shout out to my sister Bless 365. I see a whole lot of capping going on Twitter. Yeah, you know what tripped me out? I got to say this, guys. This is what tripped me out, right? This social media stuff, I told you guys, this social media shit is and I told you guys before. I said this social media shit is not real. I told you guys this, right? This YouTube shit, all this shit fake. You know what I mean? I told you guys this, right? Some dudes on YouTube, they all right with each other, but a lot of the friendship is fake. Fake love, fake this, fake, a lot of shit fake, right? You know what tripped me out, though? These boxers, some of these fighters really tripped me out. I'm going to tell you why they tripped me out. And I understand the fighter, because the fighter, they take a lot of things personal. Fighters take a lot of things personal. Some of them, you know what I mean? Nobody likes bad publicity. Everybody likes good publicity, right? So when it comes to the public relations aspect of boxing, a lot of these fighters, they don't do well in the public relations department, right? A lot of these fighters, you ain't got no fighters who have the oratorical skills like even a Keith Thurman. Like if Keith Thurman decided to just come out more and talk, he would dominate the airways because, he has the gift of gab. He can talk and he's very eloquent when he speaks. Most of these fighters, they really can't hold a conversation at all. You know what I mean? They can't talk without saying, they can't talk without, you know what I mean? They just really can't talk without any of that. A lot of these fighters, you got to understand, they are good at what they do. They're good at fighting in the ring. When it comes to fighting, they're good. But when it comes to this, they don't have all of that up there. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. This is why a lot of these promoters, managers, and advisors, like they look at fighters as just dumb jocks. Just being honest with you. A lot of these promoters, they look at these fighters as dumb jocks. They're interchangeable parts. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Marta King Boxing in the building. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao. Like I said before, shout out to Daniel. Shout out to my main man. What's his name? Dan in the building. Shout out to who else here, man? Food Revolution. 1 foot out the door. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Iron Kong 26. Salute El Unico. What the lick read? Shout out to Jaime Rivera. But you get what I'm saying, though, right? So A lot of these fighters, my advice, shout out to Punch Perfect Boxing, salute fam, what's going on, bro? A lot of these fighters, I would advise my fighters to go to speech therapy, go to speech training, and learn how to speak in front of a camera, or just learn how to hold a conversation, period, right? Learn how to hold a conversation without saying, Learn how to hold a conversation without saying, Learn how to hold a conversation without stuttering. You get what I'm saying? Learn how to, you can repeat yourself, but make sure you're clear, right? And I think a lot of these guys, they need vocal training. Like me, I come on here, I talk shit, I clown and all that stuff there, but I'm a very sharp individual. Self-educated, read a lot of books. Haven't been reading lately the past month. It's just been hectic. Read a lot of books, self-educated. I'm very enamored with words. And I have to take my hat off to the Nation of Islam. The Nation of Islam, those brothers in the nation really helped prepare me and really helped prepare me for, just how to hold just simple conversations. You get what I'm saying? The brothers from New York, not, I'm talking about the real brothers from New York. The brothers from Chicago, brothers from Detroit, brothers from Atlanta, brothers from Miami, brothers from Mosque number 54 in LA. Just a lot of brothers who I know, that I know. You see what I'm saying? And back then, it was very, very important that you become educated. So what you have is today, a lack of education is gone, right? Today you have fighters and you have, hell, even some fans, they take pride in being ignorant. Ignorant is the new cool today. Ignorant is the new cool. You get what I'm saying? The dumber you are, the more, the cooler you look. But to someone like me, I'm like, that's a dumb motherfucker there, man. Nigga, shut up and dribble. Shut up and go down the field and catch that ball. Shut up and get in the ring and punch each other in the face. You get what I'm saying? This is how these promoters look at them. Interchangeable parts, right? Just being honest with you. So this social media world, it's not real. I'm the one telling you guys the truth. I'm giving you the game, right? It's not real. A lot of these fighters, they get caught up on social media. Why? I have no idea. For the life of me, unless you're playing the game. Now, these fighters are not smart enough to play the game. But someone like a Bill Haney, shout out to Dollar Bill, Bill Haney. Bill Haney plays the game very well. Now, there are some things that Bill does, like Bill Haney, right? I don't know the brother personally. Right? And I've spoken to him before. And whatever me and him spoke about, that's between me and him. Spoke to him before. He's a very nice brother. We both Muslims, so, but he plays the game pretty good. There's a method to Bill Haney's madness, so to speak. And now I was gonna get into about Bill Haney. I'm not gonna get into about Bill Haney. We'll talk about Bill Haney another day. But you have to know how to. If you're gonna talk in front of that camera, you better have the gift of gab. You better know how to look that camera right in the eye and have the gift of gab and know how to articulate, know how to manipulate, know how to get your point across. You don't want to be the stuck like Chuck guy. You get what I'm saying? And it amazes me that some of these guys, they get caught up in content creators. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the like button. They get caught up in content creators, right? You know what I mean? Some of them want to get gangster, get street. Yeah, if you want to do that dumbass shit, so be it. Only thing gonna happen, your dumb ass going to jail and gonna get sued. Understand that a lot of these guys are mentally and emotionally weak as well. They're very mentally and emotionally weak. Very fragile creatures. It's not just the fighters, it's also a lot of the people that's on social media as well. Very mentally weak and fragile. You get what I'm saying? They get triggered by the least of things. Me, I love pissing them off and manipulating them because it's very easy to trigger these guys. Very easy to trigger these guys. I learned a long time ago, an old player told me, he said, never let nobody rent space in your head. Never let a chump rent space in your head. Never let a chump rent space in your head, man. Let's get into the show. Let's give everybody a round of applause. As you guys know, Regis Prograis, he destroys Jose Zepeda via devastating knockout in the 11th round. You know, I picked Prograis to stop Zepeda in the 10th round. I picked him to stop Zepeda in the 10th round. That was my pick. He stopped him in the 11th. Some people say, man, what did you see? How did you know? I studied this game, studied this guy very well. I studied this guy, Prograis, and Zepeda very well, and I came to the conclusion that Prograis was going to stop him. I was off by a round. Had the receipts, though. I had the receipts right here to my left where I said it. Had the receipts right here to my left when I said it, right? Regis Prograis, what the hell is going on with my... I don't get it. I don't get it. What the hell is going on with my doggone? Regis Prograis, guys. I don't know what the fuck going on. Set the pace early, and he finished the fight strong against Jose Zepeda. Jose Zepeda had his moments in this fight, but he couldn't seem to get his groove going at all on a consistent basis. At times, Jose Zepeda seemed lost. He couldn't control the distance nor the range. The rhythm, pace, and speed of Regis Prograis, he established it very well in the fight. And this fight was a pretty good fight, in my opinion. It was a good fight. I like what I was seeing from both fighters. As you guys know, I have the receipts. I predicted Prograis to stop Zepeda in the 10th round. But to no avail. He stopped him in the 11th. Regis Prograis is the real deal, in my opinion. As a matter of fact, all of those fighters at 140 pounds, the top guys are the real deal. The ones who are fighting each other. Because at 140 pounds, you know what you don't see on 140 pounds? You don't see niggas tweeting. True, true, true. You don't see dudes, you know, talking about fighting each other, but ain't fighting each other. You don't see dudes debating about who whooped who in sparring. In 140 pounds, hey, shout out to Mr. Warren. At 140 pounds, they just say, man, let's make the fight happen. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Jaime Rivera. Regis Prograis is the real deal. And now he is a two-time Jr Welterweight Champion. Hopefully, we'll see Regis Prograis in the ring with the other champions at 140. He fought Josh Taylor before. A lot of those guys at 140, they fight each other. The top guys. They fight each other. The top guys fight each other. I have no complaints about the 140-pound division. None. In other news, Dillian, the lone wolf, body snatcher, White, won a majority decision against unknown Jermaine Franklin, my main man from Saginaw, Michigan, from the Midwest. I said Friday, I don't know about this fight. This dude from Saginaw, Michigan, those guys from Michigan are some tough fighters. Those guys from the Midwest are some tough fighters. I said this Friday. I have the receipts to my left. I had the receipts to my left. And I also said it yesterday, Saturday, when I went live at the barbershop. Franklin was a relatively unknown prospect who never had gone 12 rounds in a fight before ever in his boxing career prior to fighting Dillian White. Franklin came to fight. He gave Dillian White all types of fits. Some fans are even saying that Jermaine Franklin was robbed. I didn't see the entire fight, so I don't know. I saw the last 4 rounds. I saw the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th round. So I can't make a decision based on what I saw to say that Jermaine Franklin was robbed when I did not get an opportunity to see the first 8 rounds prior to seeing the last 4 rounds. You get what I'm saying? True, true, true. So I don't know if the man was robbed or not. I don't know. But Franklin came to fight. That we do know. Even Jermaine Franklin felt that he was robbed in his post-fight press conference. From what I saw, I didn't see no robbery from what I saw. I saw a close fight. I saw Dillian White being a little bit more busier. And I saw Franklin doing some good things. But again, I only saw the last 4 rounds. So I really can't judge the fight in its entirety when I did not see the fight in its entirety. Dillian White should have been able to stop Franklin, though. Somebody like a Franklin, Dillian White, you've been in the ring, you got a way better resume than this guy. You fought tougher competition than this guy. And you went life and death with him in your own backyard. Dillian White has too much experience to be struggling with a prospect in his own backyard. Do you guys feel that Dillian White is still an elite fighter? Yes or no? Or do you guys feel that Dillian White's best days are behind him? Were you guys surprised that Regis Prograis was able to knock out Jose Zepeda? I wasn't. Let's get into this. So give everybody a round of applause one more again. Full Rebel is what to say since you said I saw rounds 5 through 12. Don't think it was a robbery. He just didn't apply enough pressure to win convincingly. And this is the thing though, right? Check this out, sis. You hit the nail right on the head. When you're fighting someone in their own backyard, you know what you do? You do what Regis Prograis did to Zepeda. True, true, true. Do you notice? Do you notice? Regis Prograis, he fought Jose Zepeda in California in his own backyard. Guess what Regis Prograis did? He stopped him. True, true, true. That's what Regis Prograis did. He said, nah, you know what, baby boy? I'm fighting you in California. Your mama and them the judge, your uncle the judge, your daddy the judge, all your compadres out here in California, the few fans that was there, everybody's here rooting for you and everybody's against me. The referee, the judges, everything is set up for you to win. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop your ass. True, true, true. So if Jermaine Franklin felt like he was robbed, you know what he should have did? You being the fighter that's fighting in someone else's backyard, you gotta step up and stop the guy. You didn't do that. From what I saw, you didn't do that. You was cool with the status quo. You was cool with the status quo. From what I saw, I didn't see you stepping on the gas, going for the kill to get the guy out of there. Dillian White out of there, not one time. I didn't see none of that. Shout out to Marquis. What's going on, fam? I didn't see any of that. I didn't see any sense of urgency. I didn't see any, you get what I'm saying? I didn't see any of that. But I will say this. I didn't see nothing that impressed me about Dillian White. Nothing. I don't see nothing that impressed me about Dillian White at all. Again, this man has been knocked out 3 times. He's chinny. And he fought a prospect that has never, I want you guys to keep this in mind. Dillian White fought a prospect that people in America have never even heard of. I ain't never heard of him. Now, there's a lot of fighters I don't know. But no, I'm talking about no one even knew who this guy was. Everyone was saying, oh, man, this is a cherry pick, man. Doggone, man, Dillian White, man, fighting the old cherry pick. He gonna knock this dude out. Everyone said he was gonna knock this dude out. Everyone thought this was a cherry's cherry. Everyone thought this was a tomato can. Guess what? That tomato can came to fight. True, true, true. Come to find out, Franklin wasn't no tomato can. When you are an elite fighter, you are supposed to get guys out of there. You're supposed to get guys out of there that are no names, never fought a 12-round fight before. You're supposed to get guys out of there if you are an elite fighter. Guess what? Is Dillian White an elite fighter? Just asking the question. Just asking. Shout out to Super Sardona. What did they say? Franklin was on the lower rung of prospects. The hype is all at Anderson. Maybe a little on Torres, yeah. That's all I'm saying. Shit. Listen, I got to call it the way I see it. I'm not here to cap. I'm here to call it the way I see it. From what I saw, listen, bro. What you say, Halim? You say, no, coach. White is nothing. Never been an elite fighter. Shout out to Martin King Boss. He say, chat, go first. Crickets for me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is, when you're fighting a fighter, Karma Serene said, never was, never will be. Karma Serene said, never was and never will be. All I'm saying is this. Dillian White is a good fighter, but when you're fighting a guy, I tell you what, I could be wrong about this. I think Joe George probably would have stopped Franklin. Because Franklin didn't really have no hell of a defense down the stretch of the fight, 9, 10, 11, 12. He didn't really have, he had his moments, but he didn't really have any hell of a defense. He was there to be it. If you're Dillian White, you gotta stop a guy like that. Franklin is more popular now after losing to Dillian White than Dillian White is popular after beating Franklin. True. Even though Franklin lost the fight, he's more popular now. You know what that is? That's Franklin, boy. Shit, motherfucker, Franklin, I ain't never heard of. Oh, that's the dude that went 12 rounds with Dillian White? Yeah, one judge even had it a draw. One judge had it a draw. That's how close that fight was. But anyways, let's move on from Dillian White. Let's get back on Regis Prograis. Let's go to the 140-pound division. Regis Prograis. As a matter of fact, let me see can I find it. Because I did say it. I said it. Hold on. Did I say what I said? Let me see what's up. Hold on. Because we did a poll. Right? And in the poll, I'm listening to what I said yesterday. Because I said this fight was going to go 12 rounds, Dillian White and Franklin. I said the fight was going to go 12 rounds. I said Dillian White should win. I'm listening to it right now. Hold on. Thug and D. See Thug and D right there. I said it right there. I said I don't like betting against fighters that's coming from the Midwest. I got it right here. Because doggone Myron said he going to put a ball on Franklin. Myron said he putting a ball on Franklin. Boston Lions United. I said I didn't like this fight. Hold on. Boy, let me see what's up. I want to pull up my receipt where I said, because I got the receipt when I picked, I said, Prograis was going to stop. He was going to stop Zepeda. I got the receipt. That's all I'm saying, man. But I don't want to talk much about Dillian White. It ain't nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. He won the fight. Where does Dillian White go from here? In my opinion, there's nothing elite about Dillian White, in my opinion. He's a good fighter. You know, he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter, but there's nothing he did good. There's nothing to brag home. There's nothing to go home and brag about. There's nothing to go home and brag about as a Dillian White. You went life and death with the fighter that was no one ever heard of in the United States. We never heard of him. And y'all picked this guy thinking that this was a cherry, and it was almost a cherry pick that went wrong. So either Franklin is better than what we thought he was, or Dillian White is not as good as his fans say he is. True. It's one of the two. Now, as it relates to what you say against the ropes, you say king of 140, Regis. I can't say that Regis is the king of 140. The king of 140 pounds is the guy that was the undisputed champion, Josh Saylor.
True.
Even though I had Regis beating Josh Taylor in the split decision, but that's neither here nor there. The king of the 140 pounds is Josh Taylor until somebody beats him. Period. Regis Prograis says that he wants to fight Josh Taylor again. Haleen, what did you say? He said, we heard Curtis, he from Florida. Yeah, Curtis is from Florida. He from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm ashamed to say that. But until somebody beat Josh Taylor, he is the king of the 140 pound. He's the king of the 140 pound division. How do we know? Because he beat everybody and he took their belts.
True.
Josh Taylor fought in the Super 6 tournament. Josh Taylor won the Muhammad Ali trophy. Josh Taylor did all of that. I like Regis Prograis, but guess what? Josh Taylor did all of that. Matter of fact, when he beat Regis Prograis, he won the Muhammad Ali trophy that night. Muhammad Ali trophy that night. He won everything. He did everything. So until Josh Taylor gets beat, guess what? He is the king of that division. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I just got to call it the way I see it. And I like Regis Prograis a lot. But guess what? I'm not going to cap. Not going to cap. There's a reason why Regis Prograis say he want to fight Josh Taylor again. He want to run it back. So at 140 pounds, Josh Taylor is the top guy. Regis Prograis is one of the top guys as well. As a matter of fact, let's go to the ring. Let's go to the ring. Let's go to the ring. At 140 pounds, junior welterweight. Let's look at the guys that's here. Let's look at the guys that's here. 20-81 with 24 knockouts. Let's do this. Let's look at the top guys over here. See, one thing about these guys over here, they don't do no tweeting and shit. These guys over here, they don't do no, yeah, nigga, I whooped your spine, nigga. Ask your daddy. Ask your daddy. My grandma was there. My grandma was there. My grandma was there. Ask your daddy. What the fuck? What did I go over here for? Hold on. My grandma was there, nigga. I whooped his spine. That's what I did. Yeah. Shut up. Tell that whole ass nigga, shut up. I don't like him. Guess what they doing over here? They fighting. Jose Ramirez, he fighting. He lost to Josh Taylor. Jose Zepeda, he fighting. Got 3 losses now. Subirel Matias, they fighting. Jack Catterall, he's fighting. I don't know about Bosa, he's 27-0, 10 KOs. Gary Antoine Russell, he's 16-0, he's still coming up. When Gary Antoine Russell run up on any one of these guys, in my opinion, when he run up on, I don't know about Jose Ramirez, but if he run up on any of these 2 guys right here, he gonna get his ass whooped. He wild and reckless, but I like Gary Antoine Russell though. Let's see. 23-0 right here. This dude here, he from Uzbekistan, Ergashev, Alberto Puello. I think he has the Reggie belt. Oh no, he has the WBA because I forgot all about. I forgot. Josh Taylor dropped his belts. See that Muhammad. See this here was when he beat Regis Prograis. Had 3 belts right there. And he had the Muhammad Ali trophy. It's hard for me to say a dude that win the Super 6 tournament is not the king of the division. See, these dudes here, they fighting. They fighting over here. So that's what I look at. They fighting over here. That's what they doing. You get what I'm saying? What Keena talking about? Keena, let's see what Keena talking about. Let's see. Shout out to my sister Bless 365. Salute, sis. Hey, Elijah. Elijah, what did he say? He said, ask a nigga that walked past the gym. What you say? You said Regis say he low-key want to make Ramirez wait, but he'll let his real decide ultimately. I don't understand what the fuck you saying. Let's see. Haleen, what you say? That's why I respect the 140-pound division, no capping. Yes, I love the 140-pound division. There's no capping there. There's no capping there. There's no capping there at all. They fight there. And you know what? That division gets shitted on. You know who get praise? All right. I'm not gonna get started with these jitterbugs. I'm not gonna get started with these jitterbugs. They not even worth my time. They're not even worth my time. Hey, we gotta get the likes up. We got 200 people in here, less than 100 likes. We gotta get the likes up. We need 115 more likes. 115 more likes. I'm gonna drop the phone lines. What you say? Ramirez is the next mandatory. One thing I know, in the 140-pound division, they fighting there, boy. That's what I know. Elijah said, you said you felt like Zepeda and Prograis was a close fight, coach? Nah. As a matter of fact, I scored it. I got the scores right here. Shit, I think I gave Zepeda 3 rounds before he got stopped. The first round was a toss-up. I had to give it to Zepeda. I think I gave him the 6th round. I gave him the 9th round. And that was it. Let's see. 10. So after 10, I had it. After 10, I had it 7 rounds to 3. I had it 7 rounds to 3. It was a close fight, though. It was a close fight. And I predicted that Prograis was gonna stop Zepeda. Y'all know I did that. I got that on video. I predicted he was gonna stop him. It was just when I looked at it, I said, yeah, I said Prograis gonna stop him. But I'm gonna tell you why though. Because I looked at how competitive Prograis, I looked at how competitive he fought Josh Taylor. And I think highly of Josh Taylor. I say, man, he fought Josh Taylor tooth and nail in his own backyard. Some say Prograis even won that fight. But Prograis couldn't stop him the way he stopped Zepeda last night. So, Josh Taylor got the benefit of the doubt. That was a close fight. He won the fight. Nothing wrong with that. That was a real close fight, split decision win. I just felt like that Regis Prograis had more dog in him. That's what I ultimately went with. And I said that I know he's fighting him in California. I know that Regis Prograis, even though he's favored, but he's fighting a man in his own backyard. I don't think that he would make the same mistake that he made against, he tried. But I think that he's going to step up on him. And it turned out exactly how I thought it was going to turn out. That defense, the feints, his feint game was crazy. The way, now Regis Prograis was getting hit in that fight, but when you have the top fighters fighting the top fighters, and this is what I was telling Keenan yesterday. Keenan was like, yo, man, he be getting hit. Keenan, you do know that fighters get hit? There's no such thing as a fighter getting in the ring with another fighter and not getting hit unless he was in there with a tomato can. And I think that's what the casuals don't get. They don't get that. Man, he got hit. I tell you what, if you get into a fight, let me know if you get hit or not. You see how many times he got hit? Yeah, but he knocked the dude out. Yeah, but he got hit. Yeah, he got hit. The other guy got hit too. Yeah, but if my fighter fought him, guess what my fighter do? See, this is what they do, right? Then they'll turn around and if my fighter fought him, my fighter do this. You do know it doesn't work that way, right? It doesn't work that way. Yeah, whatever, man, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, and what they say, Elijah, he say like this Mortal Kombat or something. Yeah, they be killing me, dog. Yeah, they be killing me, boy. They be killing me. He hit him with a jab. Shit, Tank Davis was getting hit by Roland Romero. Guess what happened? Roland still got knocked out. Roland still got knocked out. Hey, Muhammad Ali was getting hit when he fought George Foreman. Guess what? George Foreman still got knocked out. Motherfucking, hey, shout out to Phil on the tune. What to say is, unless he was fighting the plumber. Yeah, unless he was fighting the plumber. You know what I mean? Shit, doggone, I look at the end result. He said Catterall was getting smashed this time. We're going to find out. Hey, what you say? I am Dwayne. You say, I hate how people use the getting hit complaint. It's a fight for Christ's sake. Hey, Dwayne, as soon as they say that, I'll be like, man, God damn, ooh, Lord have mercy. This dude do know this a fight, right? Yeah, but he got hit. The fighter that you're capping for, you do know he gets hit as well, right? Yeah, but that's different. Okay, it's different. It's different. Okay. Oh, buddy, this Lord, motherfucker, I don't know what to tell him. I just don't know what to say, dog. I just don't know what to say. When they be saying that crazy shit and then using the triangle theory, and then this what they do too. Hey, hold on, let me show y'all something. Fuck it. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. I gotta show y'all this. I have to show y'all this. Hold on, bet with the old boy. Let's go. Oh, did you see the way my fighter did you see the way my fighter threw that check left hook on Twitter? Shit, my fighter, boy, he talking gangster. My fighter talking gangster on Twitter. Did you see the way my fighter threw that check left hook? Shit, boy, he did that in all caps too. Did it in all caps, huh? Okay, did it in all caps. Okay. Did it in all caps. All right, goddamn, man. You do know in 140 pounds, the top guys fighting each other, right? I see a lot of shit going on. See this shit going on here. See this what's going on? But this what boy, hey, what it say P on the tube? He said, right, how the hell you expect for a mofo to not get hit in the fight? I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, P, I have no idea. Hey, P, this how you know some of these dudes? I'm like, bro, you just started watching boxing 2 days ago. How am I going to have a boxing conversation with you? I can't. How am I going to have a boxing conversation with you? I can't. Yeah, he got hit 3 times. I don't know, boy. He got hit 3 times. Yeah, it's a fight. They punch each other. You do know that in boxing, people punch each other in the face. You do know that, right? You do know that in boxing, people punch each other in the face? That's what they do. They punch each other in the face. You get what I'm saying? You do know that, right? That's how this works. That's how this works. See, you're so used to your fighter fighting tomato cans that, you so used to him fighting tomato cans that you don't get that. You get what I'm saying? So that's all I have to say. I'm not finna can't have a boxing conversation with you. Let's talk football. Let's talk something that you specialize in. What you specialize in? Hopscotch, tetherball, basketball, football. Let's talk about that because I really don't know much about. I don't really watch a lot of TV, so I don't know much what's going on in the NBA. We can talk about that. You can educate me on that stuff like that. But this boxing shit, this ain't your lane. This ain't your lane. Not your lane. True. So here we go right here. Check this out. This what's going on Twitter. Let's see what's going on Twitter. Now, I was telling you guys about social media, right? I was telling you guys about how this social media stuff works. So let me go ahead and talk to some of you fighters. This is how this works, right? Social media works like this. Fighters, your job is to get in the ring and punch each other in the face for money. Once you become a public figure, a boxer is a public figure. A entertainer, regardless of race, nationality, color, or creed, you are a public figure. So I think I need to let the public figures in boxing know the rules of engagement when you dealing with social media. It's okay. You don't have to like the social media platforms. You don't have to like them. You don't have to like certain YouTubers. You can feel like that certain YouTubers are bitch ass niggas. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Guess what? It's not going to stop the content creator from creating content. For the life of me, tell me this though. If you are a fighter and you worth millions of dollars, you have more money than any of these YouTubers or Twitters or anybody that's on social media. You living in mansions. You got Lambos with suicide doors. You able to trick with some of the baddest tenderonis on the planet. Why the fuck are you worried about some niggas that's way down here on social media, and you supposed to be way up there. Why you worried about them? Make it make sense.
True.
What does it matter to you? What? Like, you don't see Bill Gates or Warren Buffett. Man, I can't stand that old pussy ass nigga, Coach, man. Hold on, we talking to Warren Buffett. Hello, what's going on? Yeah, who is this? Yeah, this Warren Buffett. Yo, Warren Buffett, what's going on? Man, I can't stand your bitch ass, Coach Malachi. I swear to God, I can't stand you. Dog, I'm worth billions of dollars. I'm investing in all, I got different kind of hedge funds and stuff like that. Hedge funds, and I got a whole lot of money. But I just can't stand when you go live on 3 o'clock. I can't stand you. Damn, you got all this goddamn money. You got time to watch a nigga like me? You got all this money. Why you worried about some YouTubers? Nigga, you's a millionaire. If I was a millionaire, you think I'd be worried about some broke niggas on YouTube and on Twitter? Niggas on YouTube and the YTBC is broke. You can believe that them niggas is broke. They ain't got no money. It's not a comparison to you. You got a bird's eye view of the situation. The eagle don't worry about what the land creatures are doing. Like, make it make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Niggas mad. I can't stand that nigga. That nigga on YouTube saying this. That nigga on Twitter saying that. Dog, when you got money, if you niggas got money like you say you got, you ain't got time to even worry about. Like, that's a waste of time management. I'm just saying, if it was me, the last thing I'm worried about was some broke ass niggas on YouTube, Twitter talking about. That's the last thing I'm worried about. Because I have access to resources that they don't have. I'm in a different tax bracket. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's just how I see it. But anyway, this is what I don't like. What'd you say? You say Haney Lomachenko, February 2023 at the Garden, a done deal? Okay. It's a done deal, huh? That's a done deal. We know that fight gonna happen anyway, so. That fight gonna happen anyways. But anyway, this what's going on. I like to see what the people saying. I like to see what the people saying. See, I learned this a long time ago. And this what an old dude, this what an old coon told me. He said a nigga that got money ain't got no time to waste on niggas who ain't got no money. Niggas who have money, or let's get rid of the word niggas, people who have money don't have time to waste on people that don't have money.
True.
I'm just saying, B. I'm just saying. Just saying. Anyway, let's go over here. This what's going on. This what the hoopla all about. You know I got my take on this. I'm going to drop a video on this. Devin the Dream Haney, Javante Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson. Now, I didn't see this interview. Apparently, Blue Blood Sports TV was on the Rise podcast. Somebody sent it to me on my Twitter, on my Instagram. Somebody sent me the DM on my Instagram. Blue was on the Rise podcast. Okay. Tank said this about him. Said, bring his ass on here. Okay. So, Blue Blood is a YouTuber. Nothing more, nothing less. Coach Malachi Williams is a YouTuber. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, all the YouTube channels that you see in the YTBC, they are YouTubers. Nothing more, nothing less. Just a bunch of niggas that drop videos, that get AdSense revenue on their videos, and they get direct deposits from Google on the 21st of every month. True, true, true. That's it. That's it. There's nothing special about me or no other YouTuber, whether it's Blue, anybody, your favorite YouTube channels, there's nothing special about us. We just a bunch of niggas that shoot videos about boxing. Nothing more, nothing less. Guess what? On the 21st of next month, they're going to be waiting on that deposit. True, true, true. That's the name of this game. So for all of you fighters that get mad at content creators, whether it's me or anyone else, understand the name of this game. The name of this game from a YouTuber, the name, whether it's, it doesn't matter who it is. Whether it's the Boxing Boys, New Media Today, any of those guys. The name of the game is ad revenue. Period. Ad revenue, super chats. Super chats received. The content creator on YouTube, especially if you're a bigger channel, there's a reason why you have channels that drop 4 or 5 Terence Crawford videos a day. Terence Crawford is the hottest name. As a matter of fact, I probably can show it to you. I can show it to you. See what's up. Let me see what's up. Maybe I can go here. No, I'm not gonna stop the show for this. I'm not gonna do this. Because I can, So you boxers who got all this money, don't worry about the bottom feeders. Don't worry about the bottom feeders, fam. All of you fighters don't worry about the bottom feeders. The YouTubers are the bottom feeders. The catfish. Right? Don't worry about the bottom feeders. What you got to understand is this. The YouTuber's job is to keep making content that's going to keep people coming back to their channels so that they can get the likes and the views. The more views you get, the more ad revenue you make. That's it. You have content creators, they will even lie and make stuff up about you fighters just to get people to click on their videos. I'm telling you the truth. True, true, true. You have YouTubers. I'm specifically talking about black YouTube. They will make up lies just to get people to click on their videos. They call it clickbait. They do this. I ain't gonna say no names, but you know who they are. The name of the game is to get people to click on their videos. Ad revenue, Google AdSense, drop on the 21st of every month. Ask your favorite YouTuber. Just ask them. Say, hey, baby boy, check this out. Between the super chats and the ad revenue, baby boy, how much did you clear this month on your YouTube channel? Hey, Marquis, that's the question to ask. Hey, look here, baby boy, you got about 130,000, 140, 180,000 subscribers, and you drop about 4 or 5 videos a day. Check this out, baby boy. Can we have some transparency here? Just on the low, I just want to ask you a question. How much money do you clear? How much money? Because I'm going to drop a video. I'm going to try to drop this video tomorrow. I'm going to give you guys the game. See, I don't mind giving you the game because I have money already. I'm not a multi-millionaire. I'm not none of that. But I'm well off. I'm not hurting for nothing, right? And I'm gonna just show you guys the game. I'm gonna show you the game. But just ask him. Say, look here, baby boy. He said, look here, baby boy. He say, coach. He say, this is why I feel you should collab with Sean Newton. Who is Sean Newton, fam? I think you told me about who is Sean Newton. Who is he? See, this is why I tell you guys, I don't care about the interview from your favorite fighter. I don't give a damn. That's why I talk the way I talk. I'm not gonna dick ride these niggas. I don't get a check. When your favorite fighter get paid, you don't get paid, and I don't get paid.
True, true, true.
I'm not a part of any cliques or crews. I don't care. I just tell it like it is. Oh, you say boxing with Sean? Okay, I'll check him out. I'll look him up. But I'm gonna show you the game. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go a step further. I might go to your favorite YouTube channel, look at their videos, see how many views they're getting, and I can damn near tell you down to the dollar how much they're making at the end of the month.
True, true, true.
Yep. If they don't like me, well, listen, I'm just tell y'all the truth. Because you guys need the truth. You guys need the truth. But that's neither here nor there. But for you fighters, I want to tell you this. What you say, Martin King? You say journalist integrity in boxing. There is no journalist integrity in boxing. No, YouTubers are not journalists. There are no journalists in the YTBC Martin King boxing. They're just niggas with YouTube channels. That's it. There's no journalists in the YTBC. YTBC is TMZ. It's gossip. And truth be told, a lot of the fans, they don't really care about boxing like that. They like to hear, oh, you heard what Tank Davis said? Oh shit, you heard what Devin Haney said to Tank? Y'all do know Regis Prograis just won last night, beat Jose Zepeda. Yeah. Fuck all that boxing shit. Oh, did you see how my fighter performed on Instagram? Boy, my fighter fight your fighter at 140. My fighter knocked your fighter out. Yeah, but your fighter didn't fight none of the top guys at 135. How you gonna skip all the top guys at 135? You ain't fought none of them, but your fighter automatically gonna beat motherfuckers at 140? How you figure that? Because I said so? Okay.
True, true, true.
There are no journalists. It's just a bunch of niggas with YouTube channels. Niggas. N-I-double-G-A with YouTube channels. G-A-S with YouTube channels. That's it. That's it. Just being honest with you. There's nothing special about none of us on YouTube. Couple of niggas get an interview. They may get a Bill Haney interview. They may get a Tank Davis interview. They may get a Devin Haney interview. They may get maybe a Terrence Crawford interview, a Errol Spence interview. Well, Crawford and Spence, they only interview with the real guys. The real journalists in boxing are people like what's the guy? Radio Raheem. People from Seconds Out. The Steve Kims. Those are the real journalists. The YTBC is a secondary market. The YTBC is the Chitlin circuit. That's it. And with the real journalists, you don't hear nothing about nobody talking about pulling up on Radio Raheem or what's my other man name to do that? Brian Custer. Those are the real journalists. The YTBC, we just a bunch of niggas with a camera and a microphone.
True, true, true.
That's it. We just a bunch of niggas with a camera and a microphone. There's no professionalism. I know I'm not professional. I talk a whole lot of shit, piss a whole lot of people off. And guess what? I come back the next day and do it all over again. You get what I'm saying? But I will say this, in this day and time, fighters would need a person like me. Because some of you fighters, you can't talk worth the lick. Some of you fighters, there's a reason why you don't do interviews. You don't need to do interviews. You're not good at it.
True, true, true.
You're not good at it. You say, I like Brian Custer. I like Brian Custer. I like Radio Raheem. Like, those are the real journalists. I'm just being honest with you. Everybody else, we just a bunch of niggas, who like, and then you got some bougie YouTube channels. They bougie as hell. Some of them. Some of them feel like I'm better than you. You're beneath me. I've interviewed Sam Watson. I've interviewed Deontay Wilder. I've interviewed David Benavidez. I've interviewed some of the best fighters in boxing. You're nobody. You're a little guy in comparison to me. Yeah, but how come you waiting on the 21st like everybody else though? You waiting on the 21st? You waiting on the 21st of the month? Listen, nigga, you waiting on your stimulus check. You waiting on your welfare check from Google.
True.
I'm better than you. Your channel monetized like everybody else. So I want you to understand. Yeah, I want you to understand the game. Annalie, what you say, sis? What you say? Annalie say, she say, Coach, I'm bougie sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. There ain't nothing wrong with getting bougie sometimes. You know what I mean? But ain't nothing wrong with getting bougie sometimes, sis. But I just gotta call it the way I see it. You know, I have press credentials. You don't. Okay, what we do, nigga? Let me give you a round of applause. Let's get that nigga that got press credentials a round of applause. Give him a round of applause. Hey, how much money you made this month on the 21st? How much money you made on the 21st? Tell your fans that. Let them know how much money you getting. Because I'm going to break it down. I'm going to give up the game. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to go to your channel, look at your views, and I'm going to break down to the fans how much a content creator makes off each video when they get so many views. I'm going to give up the game for free. Y'all ain't got to pay me a goddamn thing. So, it is what it is. Let them know that, though. Let them know how much money you're making. Tell them that. So I say all that to say this, you fighters, this is the name of the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. YouTube is about the thumbnail and the keywords. The thumbnail and the title. That's it. We're going to look at the boxing she goes and break that down. We're going to look at the finance and break that down. I'm going to break it down for y'all and give y'all the game. It's very easy for me to do. I ain't got nothing else to do anyway, I'll break it down for y'all. Anyways, 140 is a good division. I like the weight division at 140. And this is where we at. Boxing, YT, this shit is TMZ. Shout out to my sister, Food Revolution. You say, and don't ever stop talking your shit, coach. Continue to stand on your square. Oh, yeah, I appreciate that, sis. Oh, you know what? I've been listening. Hey, Food Revolution. I've been talking shit all my life. Not all my life, all my life. I come from a family full of shit talkers. There's a tradition in my family that we talk shit. This is what we do. Kick a little ass too now. But we gonna talk that shit. In this city, Tampa Bay, in Miami, throughout the state of Florida, Floridians talk shit. Floridians talk shit. Telling you right now. That's what we do. Pound for pound, we some of the best. Me personally, I love shit talkers. I like shit talkers. I can never get mad at a shit talker. Somebody talk shit to me, I can never get mad. You want to know why? I sit back and I will admire your work. Say, damn, this motherfucker talking cash shit, boy. This motherfucker good. I can't sit back but admire your work. If you beat me in the shit talking contest, I'm not gonna get mad and poke my mouth out. I'm gonna sit back and admire your work. I'm gonna be like, God damn, that motherfucker, shit, he got me good that time. I got to come back in the second. I lost the first round. Let me see, can I bounce back in the second round?
True.
Some niggas can't handle when somebody talk shit. Some dudes want to resort to violence when somebody talk shit. Some people do. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Some people do. Shout out to Jay. What's going on, fam? But let me let you know what's going on. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me about your favorite fighter. Now, as we can see right here, Devin the Dream Haney is on Twitter. Something is going on. Something happened with this podcast. I haven't seen it. I need to look at it. So you can see they got Blue Blood Sports TV right here. They got Tank Davis right here. And then we have Tank Davis's entire crew right here, right? They ride for their boy. Understandably so. Devin Haney said that I gotta listen to this. Devin Haney said, truth be told, I beat the shit out of Tank. Somebody around here got the footage besides Floyd. And if you so-called almost knocked me out, what stopped you? Since when have we heard of you stopping from knocking anybody out? Get the fuck out of here. This is what he said. Let me hear what this is all about. People be hitting me up about this. All right, so Blue Blood is saying that, I don't know. All right, so y'all, I want y'all to repeat the play. Shout out to Blue, shout out to Blue, shout out to the good brother Blue. Blue is LDBC. Bill Haney, I don't want to say he LDBC, but Bill Haney is more of a politician. He's more of a politician. Bill Haney is going to do whatever it takes in order to make sure that his son gets a fair shake on social media and with the press, with the publicity. Now, Bill Haney didn't tell me that, but me just observing him, that's what he does. That's my observation. So I haven't heard this, but I'm gonna listen to it. Blue is Team Devin Haney. The LDBC is Team Devin Haney. Why? Because they have access to Bill Haney. Bill Haney gives them interviews. Bill Haney wore a shirt that says LDBC or nothing. So everybody with the Alphabet Boys is all in their team Bill Haney. So what you're seeing here is you have these guys are from the Rise podcast. Did I miss a super chat? Look like I missed a super chat earlier. I'm going to break this shit down. This shit too easy for me to break down. I ain't got but a GED, but it's very easy to see what's going on. Very easy to see what's going on. I ain't got but a GED, but it's very easy to see what's going on. I guess I didn't miss one. I thought I missed a super chat, but I guess so. Shout out to Joel.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
So here you go right here. Here you go right here. So this what's going on. This what's going on. What I see here going on is this is Team Tank versus Team Haney. This is what I see going on. I haven't even heard the interview, but I'm telling you this was going on. This is Team Tank versus Team Haney. Because Blue is representing the Alphabet Boys, and the Alphabet Boys is representing Haney. So let me hear this little part right here. See what's, matter of fact, let me pull it up right here. Let me put it up. Let me pull this up. Pull this up. Let me pull this up. You go here. And this is what I see going on a lot. Let me see what's happening, man. Let me pull this up. Let me go to Devin Haney. I'm surprised they ain't blocked me. Shit, everybody else blocking me. They might as well block me. Shit, they might as well, man. Fuck it, I don't give a damn. Let's hear this shit.
That would be Devin. That would be Shakur. The world that I think that could be Tank. That would be Devin. That would be Shakur and Tank Davis himself.
Yeah,
right.
You got the last one right. That's the only person that can beat me, Javante Davis. That's the only person. Them niggas cannot touch me at all. They all been in the ring with me. They all been in the ring with me. They all been in the ring, and I cracked both of them.
I feel you, but check this right there. But okay, so
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, this dude right here with a name, Coach Squeeze. This dude, Coach Squeeze, he funded the motherfucker. Hey, I like Coach Squeeze. Hey, because you know what I like about him? He talk that shit. He be instigating shit a little bit. I like Coach Squeeze. He said, And they did that again. And that dude, hey, Squeeze. I don't know this dude. I don't know him from a can of paint, but the nigga funny. The nigga funny though. Hey, he funny. I ain't gonna lie. He funny. Hey, tell him what it is. Tell him what it is. tell him what it is. Let me hear it again. Let me hear this again. Let me hear this again.
The world that I think that could be Tank. That would be Devin. That would be Shakur and Tank Davis himself.
Yeah,
right.
You got the last one right. That's the only person that can beat me. Javante Davis. That's the only person.
Tell him, Tank.
Cannot touch me.
Tell him, Tank.
They all been in the ring with me. They all been in the ring with me.
Okay.
They all been in the ring, and I cracked both of them. I feel you.
But check this right there. But okay, so you telling me you cracked both of them, right? But I was also told that Devin got the best of you in the last sparring session.
He didn't get no best of me. He didn't get no best of me. He did not get no best of me.
He jumped right off the plane and sparred Devin. Right off the plane.
No best of me. He didn't get no best of me.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, you can go on the internet.
And you know I sparred them twice.
Okay.
I sparred them twice.
Right. And Bill
took him out the ring.
And Bill admitted that. Bill
said that. Almost knocked him out in Floyd gym. Did they tell you that?
Why is Blue in the dark?
In the gym. Did they tell you
I don't
that?
know, but I ain't hear that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, why is Blue in the dark?
The
Normally when Blue do videos, he don't be in the dark like that. He don't have the car lights on. Why Blue in the dark? I don't know. I gotta check on my brother, make sure he all right. Anyways, hey Jeff, you see what's going on? Sparring stories. Hey Jeff, you see what's going on? At 140 pounds, the top guys are fighting each other. At 135, the top guys are talking about who beat who in sparring. True. I can't make this shit up. And they tell me I'm old school. Things have changed. You wanna see the top fighters fight the top fighters. They don't do that no more. Things have changed. You old school. You caught up in your old ways. I know fighting is still boxing. I don't know what you talking about. They don't do that no more. The top guys don't fight each other no more. We settle our beefs on YouTube and Twitter. True. Oh, okay, all right. Anyway, let's see what the people talking about. Can we do the by the people? Because we come from the people. All right, let's see what the people talking about. Let's go down here. There go Two-Tone. I didn't do it real funny. I like Two-Tone. Two-Tone, the superstar, is funny. Tank Davis don't like this guy. He say when I put them paws on him. He say Tank 6 days removed from the Mayweather protection program, and he's talking greasy. I see why Tank don't like it. Tank don't like it. This nigga scandalizing my name. He besmirchifying my good character. I dare this nigga. He's a YouTuber, Tank. He's a content creator. Yes, Tone may be considered a fanboy of Ryan Garcia. That may be some validity to that. That may be some validity to that. Some say he is, whatever. But at the end of the day, he's just a content creator. This shit is about the clicks and the views. Everybody's going to give their perspective or take on it, right? And that's all it is. When you put stuff out there, that's how he see it. So you got to understand, when Tone speaks, he's speaking on behalf of Ryan Garcia. Because Tone loves Ryan Garcia. That's my perspective. When Blue speaks, he's speaking on behalf of Devin Haney. Because they're down with the Alphabet Boys. Blue is a part of the Alphabet Boys. Right? When the Rise Podcast speak, they speak on behalf of their boy Tank Davis. because those guys are actually coaches and trainers. They are listen, the difference between the Rise podcast though, those guys are actually in the fight game. They are in the fight game. They train fighters. So that's the difference. So what they would say, and again, I don't know those niggas at all. But what they would say would hold, like somebody like Lou Peterson. Lou Peterson has been in the fight game. His brother Lamont Peterson was a fighter, and his other brother Lou trained and everything. He's been in the fight game. So people who have actually been in the fight game, they have more credibility with me versus a YouTuber. You get what I'm saying? A YouTuber, if you haven't been in the fight game, your word really don't mean much to me over someone who is actually take punches for a living, who actually teaches their fighters what trap counters are, you know, how to feint, how to set up, how to throw your jab at many different speeds, how to manipulate the distance and space. All we can do is talk about it and break it down and educate ourselves. But some of those guys, they will have more validity. Someone like a Bill Haney, he has more validity than a YouTuber. Because the YouTuber waiting on the 21st of every month to get their direct deposits from Google. That's what's going on. And I told you guys before, and I'm going to say it 1,000 times, YouTube is about the thumbnail and the headline. Most people who are in the YTBC, they want to hear the TMZ shit. They don't want to hear about Regis Prograis. They don't want to hear nothing about Chocolatito, Roman Gonzalez versus Estrada. They don't want to hear nothing about that. They want to hear about Terrence Crawford, fuck Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, maybe to a degree, Canelo Alvarez, and that's it. True. They want to hear different variations of those same 7 fighters I just named. Those 7 fighters I just named, they push the needle on YouTube. I could drop a thumbnail tomorrow, right now. It's about Canelo Alvarez, a 5 thumbnail. Guess what? All the pro Canelo YouTube channels, they're gonna be watching my show tomorrow. True. And their subscribers gonna be watching my show tomorrow. That's how this game works. That's how this game works. Hey, what you say, Food Revolution? He said they are all so emotional, like Carl talk. Hey, you get what I'm saying, though? I just called it the way it is. Phone lines over 530-494-9636. I just called it the way it is. We got to get the lights up. We need 70 likes. 70. I just called it the way it is. I'm the only one on YouTube that's telling y'all this shit. I'm the only one that's really breaking it down. And what to say you say LOL, you say that's a lot of truth. These titles get played out. Breaking, sources, breaking up. Breaking news. I taught this on my I told you I'm a copywriter. Like, do you know what a curiosity headline is? A curiosity headline is something that sparks your interest. Breaking news works every time. As a matter of fact, let me show you something. Now, you know what? I don't want to jump ahead of me. Let me write my notes down. Let's see. Let's go to National Inquiry. I'm finna give y'all some game, man. You know, I'm finna give y'all some game. Y'all finna get some uncut game today. But let's go over. I'm finna give y'all the game right now. Hold on. It's easy. This easy work. He said, I seen the flood footage a few years ago in row. Be fair, a smaller Devin at the time was touching that boy up. All right, Irish Boxing Bro said that there, right? Devin, fulfill your top rate contract and then make yourself available when you don't have a fight schedule. Now check this out. Tank fights should be easy to make once you are a free agent. Don't price yourself out of the fight. Now this guy right here is saying some crazy shit. This guy said, fulfill your top rate contract and make yourself available when you don't have a fight schedule. But the second part is tank fight should be easy to make once you are a free agent. That's bullshit. Terrence Crawford is a free agent, and guess what? He can't get a fight with Errol Spence. Doesn't work that way. You got somebody by the name of Al Heyman who these fighters got to do what the fuck they're told. If Al Heyman tells Tank, anybody that's a PBC fighter, nigga, you gonna fight who I tell you to fight. You ain't fighting that guy. I don't care nothing about him being a free agent. You fight who I tell you to fight. Guess what? He gonna do what the fuck he told. True. That's how this shit works. So I'm gonna educate you today. So this brother here don't know what he's talking about. And he said, don't price yourself out. What the I don't know what that means. This guy right here said, relax. Relax, Devin. If this was Tank, you would be sleeping on the Hennessy sign. Okay. So we see a good fight going down on Twitter. He said he was 21-22 here. Y'all think he's done improving, growing? Tank is in his prime, losing fleet. He said losing fleet rounds to C-level guys. Yeah, Tank is 28 years old now. I said this before, and I'll say it again. Dev easily outboxes Tank. Tank only has a puncher's chance. Now, what you see here is everybody giving their opinions about a fantasy match that's never going to happen. True. Everybody's giving their opinion about a fantasy match that's never going to happen. You know, and I know that you know that Tank Davis and Devin Haney are never going to fight each other. Well, I can't say never. Maybe they'll fight each other when they're about 40 years old. We know that none of these guys are going to fight each other. None of those top guys like that in 135. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Chris from New York.
Chris from New York, talk to me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get through the Tank stuff first because it's important. So on, like, I've heard, man, people talk about sparring, and I kind of get tired of it because that shit really, I don't understand why people don't understand that it's not a real fight.
Right.
And secondly, for anybody that thinks that shit really does matter, I just want them to, be reminded that there was a Mexican that used to say that he beat Shakur a lot in sparring. Mm. And that Mexican's name was Joey Gonzalez, and we all know how that turned out.
Yeah.
But on to the Regis stuff, man. I feel like 140, the main guys that are there, not like Ryan, a Tank who fought there a couple of times, or even Tio. Mm. I feel like they just showing that they're like a different, they come from a different cloth at this point.
To my 140?
Like those are, yeah.
Yeah, 140, man. Listen, 140, I have no complaints about the 140-pound division, brother, at all. 140-pound division is the real deal. Niggas, motherfuckers in the lightweight division, they on Twitter. And 140 pounds, yeah, they're in the ring.
Yeah, well, Coach, you got to see there's an interview that Nate Campbell does, and he talks about the guys at 35. And what he says is like the perfect thing that I would use to compare these divisions. Mm. The guys at 140, those are fighters. The guys at 35 are athletes.
Fighters and athletes?
I don't.
Yeah, go ahead. Is he saying fighter from like skill set, a mentality standpoint? Because to me it seems
mentality standpoint. Because he said that he did say that he said the fighters back in my days, those are actual fighters. He said these not fighters no more. These are just athletes.
Yeah. No, I won't even say these guys are athletes. In the 135-pound division, these guys are celebrities. See,
bro, they prima donnas.
Hey, this what I'm saying. This what I'm saying, Chris. Like these guys, they act more like celebrities. They don't act like fighters at 135-pound division. They act like celebrities. Like you know, we're going to we listen. We're going down the we're on the red carpet. You know, we're going down you know, Hollywood Boulevard. You know, we're walking, you know, the theater, the famous theater used to be called the Men's Chinese Theater in the 90s. Yes, you know, we had a red carpet affair. Like the lightweight division, you got celebrities there. In the 140-pound division, they want that work. They're divas. And at 135-pound division, they have celebrity diva fans. There's no difference.
Yeah, bro, it's just,
go ahead. Sorry,
I don't like that. It's weird to me. It's just weird to me. I don't like that mentality where it's like you a while ago, and I don't like the social media stuff, but if I'm gonna see it, I gotta at least see like something there. And Devin in an interview one day said Tank sucks, he hasn't fought nobody, his competition's terrible. Yeah. And this man Gervonta Davis go on Twitter and go say, I sell more than you. My nigga, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean you sell more? You a rapper?
Yes.
Are we talking about album sales today?
Yeah, man. This where we at. This where we at, man. Like the diva division, man. Like it's the diva division, and they have diva fans. They have diva fans. Anything else you want to say, Chris, to wrap it up?
Nah, man. Shout out to you for covering the Regis Prograis fight.
Yeah, man.
That fight got like no promotion.
No promotion.
So
no promotion.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you. That was a great fight too, and you were funny that day.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Hey, Chris, I'm gonna let you go, man. Shout out to Chris, man. I'm gonna say something about what you just said. Shout out to Chris from New York, man. Hey, do you notice the so-called boxing channels? They didn't give Regis Prograis and Jose Zepeda no press time. None. They talk about 7 fighters. They talk about Tank Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Deontay Wilder, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Canelo Alvarez. Out of the entire boxing world, those are the 7 fighters that these dudes talk about on the YTBC. Even I have to talk about some of these same fighters. But I still cover Regis Prograis. We did a fight party last night, and we did an entire show on Regis Prograis. Still talked about Dillian White. I didn't do a show on Dillian White or Zach Parker. We did a fight party and did an entire show on Demetrius Bivol and Zerto. Guess what? Those YouTube channels wasn't talking about those guys. Did a fight party and did an entire show. I have the receipts. Did an entire show on shit. Damn, I forgot that quick. I said Demetrius Bivol. There's somebody else. Like, shit, we woke up 5 o'clock in the morning, did a show on a New Way. Woke up 5 o'clock in the morning, did another show. I forgot the other brother from Japan we did a show on. It was a Matchroom and Top Rank Promotions. Those names don't move the needle. I'm telling y'all the game. Those names do not move the needle. So that's how I know what's on YouTube. These dudes ain't no, yeah, Kenshiro, yeah. These dudes ain't no boxing YouTube channels. How you a boxing YouTube channel? You only cover 7 fighters. And one fighter, you cover him more than any goddamn thing. Terrence Crawford. So I'm telling you what's going on. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Bivol. Shout out to Barlow. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
I'm gonna get to him. He said Jamal versus Bivol. Yeah, come on, man. Come on. Hey, listen. When I saw Jamal Charlo calling out Demetrius Bivol.
Come on, man. Come on, y'all.
I was like, boy, hush. Man, sit your ass down some goddamn.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run. like a solitary rat.
Come on, man. I don't want to get started on Jamal Charlo. Because shout out to my sister Nick Rich, because once I get started, it's going to be very hard for me to stop.
Because I'm a karate man, all right? Karate man bruise on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be very hard for me to stop, pause, once I get started on Jamal Charlo. I have so much shit to say just on that interview, just on that what I saw. I have so much shit to talk about as it relates to that. Jamal Charlo is the gift that keeps on giving.
True, true, true.
Jamal, this guy right here. This guy right here.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Shout out to Balo.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division.
Wrong sound effect. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Balo say he wants to unify. Yeah, boy hush. Yeah, you feel it.
Yeah.
Really though.
That's wrong, that's wrong. He did nothing to you.
Well, you know what time it is.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman.
Yeah, man. Calling dudes' names out knowing goddamn well, bro, you do not want me. You said Jamal the Hitman Bivol on this hit list. No, Jamal the shit man Charlo. You got a hit right there, right? What you need to do, instead of having hit, put an S in front of that hit. It spells shit. S-H-I-T. Jamal the shit man Charlo. You need to put an S in front of that hit.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman.
Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. Don't get me started on him. Please don't. You guys know that's my kryptonite there. Jamal Charlo. He is one of my favorite guys I like to talk shit about on YouTube. Him and Jaime Mugia. Them two right there, boy, I can do, listen, check this out. I can drop 5 videos 7 days a week and do shows talking about Jaime Mugia and Jamal Charlo. Boy, it won't stop. But the difference between Jaime Mugia and Jamal Charlo, at least Jaime Mugia don't talk. Jamal Charlo, he go to having a drink or two, sipping on some lean, and next thing you know, he get courage. He go to calling out everybody, knowing goddamn well he ain't gonna fight nobody. Everybody know that.
True.
Want to know how I know? I have the receipts. Do you guys know? Hold on, as a matter of fact, fuck it. This y'all fault. Y'all don't got me started. Fuck it. Y'all don't got me started. It ain't my fault, it's you guys' fault. You never should have brought him up. Y'all never should have brought the nigga up. Hold on. Y'all never should have brought him up. Never should. If you wouldn't have brought him up, I wasn't even thinking about Jamal. Y'all said something. Let's see the shit man. All right, let's see. I wasn't even thinking about that. I don't even go over there. Let's see. God, this is just. I'm gonna hold off on Jamal. I'm gonna just hold off on him. He said, we love Charlo, coach. Sorry. You ain't got to apologize. Love him. You can love him. I don't care. I don't care, my brother. You can love him. Love him. Love him. These garbage motherfuckers here, man. Y'all are straight trash. Anyways, shout out to Nick Rich. So this is what's going on Twitter. So I want to show you guys something. Let me go here because I don't want to lose. I wrote some notes down. Okay, I don't want to lose this stuff. So what's going on is you have team, looks like on social media, you have Team Tank versus Team Haney versus Team Shakur, and it's a triangle going on. That's all it is. Guess what? 9 times out of 10, ain't neither one of them gonna fight each other, more than likely. Now, I can't really talk about Haney because, I can't really talk about Shakur. Shakur is new to the lightweight division. So I'm not going to talk about Shakur because he's new to the lightweight division. He's new to the lightweight division, right? what I want you guys to do is this. Call me when these two guys fight each other. See, Tone, he be getting one. This Tone, look at that too. And I do a squeeze. I do a squeeze funny though. The dude squeeze funny. I ain't gonna lie, he funny. I like him. See, this why Tank don't like this particular YouTuber right here. And I understand. I feel his pain. Tank don't get the game though. Tank don't get the game. I get it. He probably don't even care. I know Tank on some real nigga shit. I'm from B-More. I'm gonna do A, B, C, and D. Yeah, that's what he's on, right? He don't get the game. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Yeah, he don't get the game. Here you go, right. See, he don't get the game. And I get it. So this what's going on. Let's pull this up right quick. God damn. Let you guys see this. Shout out to Barlow. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Here you go. What you say, Pam? What you say? You say Jaime said the same thing after his fight. Also, the manager that wanted Bivol, even Benavidez. What's going on, coach? Was it Bivol a cherry pick? The man was a cherry pick. Well, he was a cherry pick to the Wakanda. The Wakanda said he was a cherry pick. And then as soon as he beat Canelo, all of a sudden the Wakandas are team Demetrius Bivol now, right? So a lot of this, come on, we all know what's going on. We know that this is how this shit rolls. We know how Mr. Allen Heyman, how he rolls, right? That shit ain't going down like that. But let's go. How can I expect the guy who won't even fight fighters that are signed to the same promotional company? You guys on the same side of the street. You won't even fight the fighters that's on the same side of the street as you, Jamal Charlo, but yet you're going to go on the other side of the street and fight another fighter that's a non-PBC fighter while ignoring the fights that you can make with PBC fighters?
True.
Nah. Make it make sense. We need 47 likes. We got to get the likes up. We need 47 likes. Make it make sense. You got David Benavidez on your side of the street, Jamal Charlo. You won't move up to 168 to fight him. You have Caleb Plant on the same side of the street as you, Jamal Charlo. You won't move up to 168 to fight him. But yet you're going to fight another guy that's not even a PBC that's not even a PBC fighter. You expect him to move down from 175 to 168. You move up from 160 to 168 to fight him. For what? What I like about what Demetrius Bivol asked Jamal Charlo, he said, for what? Do you have any belts at 168? No. Let's fight at 168 for undisputed. How are you going to fight Demetrius Bivol at 168 for undisputed? There's only one problem with that, Jamal Charlo. Canelo Alvarez got all the belts.
True.
How you going to fight a light heavyweight at a catchweight of 168 for undisputed when he's not even undisputed at 168? Canelo Alvarez is.
True.
Nigga, what was you drinking last night? What were you drinking? Were you sipping lean? Were you drinking Sex on the Beach? Was you sipping Bahama Mamas? Was you drinking Hennessy on the rocks? What were you drinking, sir? Was you drinking a Screwdriver? Was you drinking the Incredible Hulk? What were you drinking?
True.
You know, I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but my GED education tells me 168-pound division. I think Canelo have all of the belts. Demetrius Bivol is a 175-pounder who's looking to become undisputed at 175. And Jamal Charlo, you have been in the middleweight division for 5 years. Guess how many unification fights that you've had, sir? 0.
True.
Anyways, please don't get me started. Please don't get me started, boy. Y'all know me. You know me. Y'all know me. Here you go right here. So Tank don't like this guy very well, according to Tank.
Please Greasy. Oh, Gervonta Tank Davis was on the Rise podcast talking greasy.
They all been in the ring with me. They all been in the ring, and I cracked both of them. I
feel you, but check this right, Tank. But okay, so you telling me you cracked both of them, right? But I was also told that Devin got the best of you in the last sparring session.
He didn't get no best of me. He did not.
Shout out to Major Keep Boxing.
Now, Shakur Stevenson done called Gervonta Tank Davis a female dog and a vagina in less than a 24-hour period. And Devin the Dream Haney said he done beat the poop out of Gervonta Tank Davis and Floyd.
So I want to start right here. This where we at. Hold on. Do you hear this? Now, Two-Tone the Superstar is a content creator. I told you guys months ago, I say this where we at in YouTube now. This where we at on social media when it comes to boxing. Right now, we're going to be covering the tweets. We're going to be covering, shout out to Major Key Boxing. Hey, Major Key, we're going to be covering tweets now. Shout out to Remo. Hey, okay. Put up in that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Because this is where the fighting going on at the 135-pound division. Remo, what did you say? You say my issue with Haney Daddy is they do all this trolling, but Shakur called out Devin in the ring, but he won a tweet war about sparring. Hey, I ride with AK. Hey, you know what though? Now tweeting, all this stuff is somebody like my brother Keena. Keena, he likes stuff like this. See, Keena likes stuff like this. See, they don't understand. Two-Tone the Superstar, he's an instigator. And I like Two-Tone. That's my brother. I got a lot of love for Two-Tone. His job is to instigate it. Two-Tone gonna come in there, instigate it, put his spin on it. You know what I mean? Smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no. And then he gonna go on to the next video. That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. You get what I'm saying? That's what this is all about, man. That's all it is. Right now, we got the latest fight. Okay, goddamn it, Tank came back with a Tank came back with a Tank left foot. What did Tank say? Oh shit, Tank said that he beat Devin Haney ass in sparring last year. Oh, I think Tank won that round. Hold on, here come Devin Haney, he coming back. Tank say, look, let's be real. I dog walked on Tank Day when I fought him. Oh, you heard what he said? Oh shit. Oh, Shakur Stevenson don't jump in the fight. Oh, what did Shakur say? Shakur said that, oh man, this dude don't want to fight nobody. Oh, you heard what Shakur said? Oh shit, Tank Davis came back. Let's see what they said on the Rise Club podcast. Oh shit, you heard what they said on the Rise podcast? Oh shit, let's see what's going on there. Oh, Blue Blood Sports TV came back though. Blue Blood came back. Blue Blood came with an overhead right. He came with an overhead right. Oh shit, the whole Alphabet Boy community came back. Whoa, shit, they did. Oh, let's see what Bill Haney said. Oh, dollar bill, y'all. Bill Haney said this. All this shit, I'm finna show you what it is. True. I'm fixing to show you what it is.
Come on, man. Come on, y'all.
Y'all wanna know what it is? I'm going to show you right now. Shout out to Balo. Hey, okay. Put up in that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Jamal would say Jamal would be great if he makes him go down. But Canelo was going to drain Bivol if they make the fight at 168. Tank beat everyone in sparring. Again, shout out to my sister Nick Ridge. Yes, sir, brother. Shout out to my sister Nick. What you say? You say more action on the internet than in the ring. Exactly. Look at Keita like, and if you don't stand on that shit, you're a fraudulent and you pussy. That's where we at. Right there. This what it is right here, man. This what, listen, don't worry about it. I got you. I'm going to tell you what it is.
I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5.
I'm going to tell you what it is right now. See, you know, it's all about here. Let's continue.
Money Mayweather has the footage up in that phone right next to his hairline doctor. What is going on here? Gervonta Tank Davis also said this.
Because after this first.
All right, let's open up the phone lines. Somebody called in. I'll let you guys hear it when they finish. I got a whole lot to say. Caller, what's your name? Where you coming from?
Hey, what up, man? I'm Speedy Talk, man. Coach, I just want to say this real quick. Say the truth for me. I get tired of all this Twitter shit and back and forth and he said, she say.
Yes,
you know, at least we got Devin Haney, even though he got one of the, lowest undisputed runs, but at least he's fighting people.
Yeah,
like, Tank Davis ain't done shit. Do people understand this? Like, they actually hyping and having fun with dudes going back and forth online when we see Tank Davis' track record is nobody. And, Coach, don't be giving these guys, too much to make it sound like too easy on this YouTube game. Because this motherfuckers has been on here for years, and they ass ain't making progress. They still on their mama couch. They ain't doing shit. They asking for donations. I'm doing this because of the narratives. It was too many channels with narratives and biased agendas.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
No, you're right. No, so you're right.
You know? So you don't get tired of the bullshit. But this shit right here, this is not news. This is gossip. Why the fuck are they reporting this when they should report these fights? Zepeda and Regis Prograis just fought. He stopped Zepeda in the fucking 11th round. Why nobody ain't talking about that? Why nobody ain't talking about Jamal Charlo calling out Bivol, but the dude ain't fought. He not even fighting this fucking mandatory in Adam. Think about this shit. Don't make no sense.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I Undisputed Talk. I spoke about this like 6 months ago, and I said what's going on in the YTBC is tabloidish. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you exactly what's going on. And I said that this shit is a gossip. This shit is like a gossip column. That's what it is. And the fighters participate in it. The fighters participate in it as well. This is what it is. Undisputed Talk, man. I'm gonna let you get the last say so.
All right, man. Y'all want to say is, man, salute to you, man. You keep me inspired to keep going and do what I'm doing, man. I'm trying my best to avoid these nerds and all this crazy shit because all it is just gossip, man. Fuck the gossip, y'all. Enjoy your boy, Coach. This is a legit channel, and y'all salute to y'all, man.
Hey, shout out to the Undisputed Talk, man. Texas, stand up, man. Yes, sir, man. So this what it is. Let's see what's going on.
These first two niggas? Oh, man.
Let's see what's up.
Headline doctor.
Here you go, right.
What is going on here? Gervonta Tank Davis also said this.
Because after these first two niggas, oh, man. I'm coming straight at niggas.
Okay.
I ain't got no friends in this shit, man.
Okay.
All them can get it. Everybody. 30, 35, 40, all them niggas can get it.
Okay.
Real.
But he don't want to fight Ryan Garcia at 140. I am confused. Y'all need to let me know what y'all think in the comments. I say that respectfully. I definitely know that Shakur Stevenson will put the beats on Gervonta Tank Davis with no remorse. And I say that.
No, he made a valid point, right?
I can get it. Everybody. 30, I'm coming straight at niggas. I'm telling you. I ain't got no friends in this shit, man. All them niggas can get it. Everybody. 30, 35, 40, all them niggas can get it. Real.
But he don't want to fight Ryan Garcia at 140. I am confused. Y'all.
Now, this is my first time hearing this video, but he made a valid point. Okay. Tank said that anybody from 30, 35, 140 can get it. So my question is this. Do you plan on, well, we know you're not going to fight anybody at 130 unless they come up. We know that. We're not going to go backwards. But you said that everybody at 135 can get it. So does that mean that you are going to physically fight those guys at 135? Meaning the Haneys, the Shakurs, the other guys that's there? You said everybody at 140 can get it. Does that mean that you are physically going to fight the 140-pounders? We're not talking about Mario Barrios. We're talking about the Regis Prograis, the Josh Sailors. Are you physically going to fight those guys? Because this is what you said out of your mouth. You said this out of your mouth. So if you're saying this out of your mouth, I'm interpreting this as you are physically going to fight those guys in their weight divisions. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Shout out to Food Revolution. What it says is, you say right. Why is there a 136-pound catch weight? I have no idea.
True, true, true.
I have no idea. That's a question I would have.
Unknown caller.
That's a question I would have. This is my first time hearing it, right? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is the inevitable. D Block, D Town, D City, D-ville, Baltimore. It's all about you today. What I tell you about Zepeda, Coach? What I tell you, man, you know, you don't always get them right, but I knew Zepeda wasn't nothing, man. Yeah, it was a tough fight, but you know, Prograis was always going to come on top because, like I told you, it's that pedigree, man. I picked
Prograis to stop him in the 10th round.
Yeah. I knew he was going to knock him out anyway or beat him up. But like I always tell you, Coach, sometimes you must think that, you know, you must be like what my daddy always told me. I tell you something that comes out the other side of the ear. You never listen, son. You never listen. So that's the thing I'm saying. You know, we both know what we talk about. Maybe you know a lot more than me, Coach. That's why I respect you. All right. At the end of the day, I knew Prograis was way better than this guy. Zepeda was a one-hit wonder. I mean, you can't be a one-hit wonder if you've been in that many fights. But they promoted him good. You know, they put him in there. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, Bobblehead is looking silly again. You know what I mean? You telling everybody you fight everybody at whatever weight class from those weight classes, but then you bring in Ryan Garcia at a catch weight, like you trying to say. It don't make no sense. If you the big dog, if you really are the big dog, like Baltimore tries to put you out there, like, man, he from the streets, man, he rep the people, he from he don't rep nobody, man. If he was a real dog, like they say, like Mike Tyson, when he fought everybody, he didn't care who it was. He fought everybody, whoever was in front of him, right? So that's the thing that I want people to understand. I ain't bashing on the boy. I ain't slapping the boy on the bobblehead. You know, I ain't trying to make him look like he ain't nothing. He's, like you say, Coach, he got something special. That's cool. But like I always say, Coach, it's about what you really do that makes you a real man. What moves do you make for yourself? If you call out all these fighters and you say you're the best, make it happen. Why you got to be a catch weight? Why? It don't make no sense, Coach. D Block, D Town, D City, D-ville. Peace.
Salute to Adrian, man. Shout out to Dallas, Texas, man. This is the question. This is the question that I had, and it's a good question. It's a good question. Let me what Tone got to say.
Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I say that respectfully. I definitely know that Shakur Stevenson will put the beats on Gervonta Tank Davis with no remorse. And I say that respectfully.
That's his opinion.
Man, he did wait till he had 2 fights to go ahead and start.
Because the only way we're going to know if Shakur Stevenson can put the beats on Tank Davis, or if Tank Davis can put the beats on Shakur Stevenson, the only way we're going to know is they have to fight each other. See, hand-to-hand combat clears all doubt. This is why I disagree with Tone. What he should have said was, I believe that Shakur Stevenson will put the beats on Tank Davis. But the only way we are going to know if Shakur Stevenson will put the beats on Tank Davis, they have to fight each other.
True, true, true.
That's the only way we're going to know. I can believe it. Like I believed that Regis Prograis was going to stop Jose Zepeda last night. I predicted it on Friday, and I predicted it on Tuesday. And I predicted it yesterday on Saturday because I went live before we had a fight party, and I have the receipts right here to my left. But guess what? The only way I was going to know whether he was going to stop him or not, they had to fight each other. Now, after the fact, we learned what? We learned that Regis Prograis stopped him. He didn't stop him in the 10th, but he stopped him in the 11th. That's how you know.
True.
There's a difference between believing and knowing. Well, let's continue.
Getting greasy about Sugar, Shakur, Steve.
All right, so now. So where am I going at with this? Where am I going at with this? This is where boxing is at. This YouTube, when your favorite YouTube channels, it is what it is. This what it is. When you this what it is. Let's go to shit. Oh here, going here, right there. All right. Let's go right there. This where we at. This where we at. This what you like. This what you like. This what you like. Let's go here. This is called TMZ. This is called TMZ. This where is that? This is a curiosity headline. Donald Trump blasts Kanye West over meeting with Nick Fuentes. Okay. Terrell Owens punches, drops man at CBS after a heckler allegedly threatens fan. Arrow pointing at Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens looking at somebody. This is called a curiosity headline. Someone going to see this? Terrell Owens punches, drops man at CBS. After having, let me click on this and see what's going on. This is what's going on YouTube. Let's go down some more. Madonna shares rare family photo with all 6 of her kids on Thanksgiving. You're a fan of Madonna? She getting a whole lot of plastic surgery. You're going to be interested in this. Odell Beckham Jr. escorted off Miami plane. Cops claim in and out of consciousness. So you do research on this keyword, Odell Beckham Jr. Let's do this. Let's pull up Odell Beckham Jr. See how this shit works. Show y'all how this shit works. Shit is easy peasy, right? Odell Beckham Jr. I want to show you guys something. This is how this shit works. We just looked up Odell Beckham Jr., right? This right here, you see where it says related searches? This tells me what other people are searching for in real time. Let me type in Gervonta Davis. Type in Gervonta Davis. Bad left hook. Gervonta Davis sounds off on Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, they're just showing everything that's being talked about. What's been on the news. Let's go down here. Tank, you watching this Rise podcast? Let me teach you niggas something. Gervonta Davis next fight. This is what people are looking for in real time. So this is a good keyword. Gervonta Davis record. Gervonta Davis net worth. Gervonta Davis box rec. Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. So if I wanted to make a video right now, I click on this. Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Pretty sure that's going to come up as a high keyword. Let's go here. Let me go right here. Let me go to TubeBuddy. Keyword Explorer. Drop it on TubeBuddy right quick. Hit Explore. Now, if it's in the green, now as you can see right here, it said this is very good. So this is by me going to Google, looking at what people are looking at in real time, looking for in real time. I dropped it right here on my TubeBuddy. It says very good. Copy. All right, where I'm going to go at with this? Where I'm going to go at with Let me show y'all a little something, man. I do this every day. This is what your YouTube channels are doing to you. That's if they have TubeBuddy. Or you can do it with vidIQ as well. So, let me show you this. So now, we have Gervonta Davis, we know that's a good keyword, right? So now, what I would do? Breaking news. Oh, I can do that in all caps. I can do this in all caps. Breaking news works every time. Works every time. Let's go over here. Make that a capital. Make that another capital. Make that another capital. Make that another capital. Breaking news. Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia fight. What happened? When? Question mark. Sorry about that. What happened when? Question mark. Or we could do something else. Sources say, oh no. Sources say Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia fight won't happen. Won't happen because of what? That's a curiosity headline. That's how this shit works. That's a curiosity headline. That's how this shit works. So I'm going to come up with the headline and I'm going to come up with a bomb-ass thumbnail. Guess what? You're going to click on it, you're going to watch it. True, true, true. But let's go back to TMZ. Let's go back to TMZ. Let's go back over here. Now, escorted off Miami plane. This is what it is, right? Odell Beckham Jr. Busy Phillips responds to claims she was rude and dismissive on the talk show set. Okay. Monica Kelly, romantic dinner with Dan Reynolds. Imagine that. Curiosity headline. Got a picture of him rubbing her hair. Okay, all right. The photo, all right, okay. So what's going on YouTube? Now let me show you how this works on YouTube. Let me show you how this works on YouTube. I could go to a YouTube channel. As a matter of fact, let's go to Boxing Ego. Fuck it. Let's go to Boxing Ego. Y'all want to go to Boxing Ego? I know that's y'all favorite YouTube channel. Y'all want to go to Boxing Ego? Let me show you how this works. Show you how this works. No, we ain't saving it. Let's go to Boxing Shigo. Damn, I put Shigo down there for real. Let's go here. Let's see how this works. Let's see how this works. Oh, that's a good camera you got. Got a good camera lens, stuff like that. Got a good lens. I like that. I like that. Okay, he did cover Regis Prograis. He did cover Regis. Bad news. Keith Thurman exposes Errol Spence. Beats him. Says Triple G ex-trainer. Curiosity headline, right? We know this is the Errol Sexual YouTube channel, but I want to show you something. I want to show you how this works. As a matter of fact, hold on. It's too big. I want you guys to see the headlines. Shakur Stevenson digs at Gervonta Tank Davis. Pussy won't fight me, right? We see a thumbnail of Shakur and Tank hugged up with each other, smiling, and then we see Shakur right here.
Unknown caller.
This how this works. This how this works. Shit easy. This shit easy. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Is this Coach Malachi joint? Or
who are you calling,
no.
sir? Who are you calling?
I was looking for Coach Malachi.
You called his number. Where did you get this number from?
They told me to call in on the joint.
Who was they?
I'm talking to Modern King Boxing. Told me to call this joint.
Okay. What is your name? Where you calling from?
It's against the ropes with Des. I'm in your chat.
All right. Well, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Against the ropes with Des.
Oh, against the ropes. Okay. Talk to me. Where you calling from?
Yo, all right. So he told me to call in and talk about
where'd you call him from?
Shakur. Oh, West Virginia.
All right, West Virginia. All right, talk to me.
Yeah. So I said Shakur beats everybody from 135 to 140. And he said because Shakur isn't tested, he can't beat the top fighters at 140. And I remember Tank with a tweet talking to Regis Prograis saying he had Shakur as like young Shakur beat the shit out of Regis in sparring, like 6 rounds. So I don't like, and Regis is the king at 140 right now after that win yesterday. So I'm saying sparring isn't like everything, but Shakur, yeah, he would, if he went to 140 right now and skipped 135, I think he beats everybody.
Okay. And that's your belief. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you believing any fighter will beat any fighter. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that the way we clear all doubt, we have to see these guys fight each other. They gotta fight each other. You get what I'm saying? That's how you clear all doubt. They gotta fight each other.
I feel you, but like, I mean, Regis, he fought Josh Taylor and everything, but I feel like Shakur's, his resume is already better than Regis's. Regis fought nobody, and I mess with Regis. Like,
you said Regis fought nobody?
I mean, he fought Josh Taylor, and then who's the person he fought for the vacant WBA? He crushed him. He crushed him in like 5 rounds. He was like he was a top 5, but he was, with a vacant, you can fight basically anybody.
Hey man, how long have you been watching boxing, brother?
A minute. I'm still boxing right now.
Yeah, all right, man. I totally disagree with you, bro. You said Regis Prograis ain't fought nobody, but you're entitled to your opinion. There's nothing wrong with that. So you're calling me because you feel that Shakur Stevenson would beat everybody at 140 and
135 to 140.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully we'll get an opportunity to see Shakur Stevenson fight everybody at 135 to 140, so that your belief can become a reality. Hopefully we can see that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Against the Rope. Salute to you, fam. In West Virginia. Yeah, man. Shout out to World Comeback Sports in the building. Shout out to World Comeback Sports in the building. He say he been watching boxing for a minute, so I don't know what a minute is. Shout out to Boxing Gyms. What's going on, fam? So, anyways. Let me go back to what we was doing. Now, this how this shit works. Boxing Shigo says, bad news. Canelo in big trouble. Chavez Sr. warns Canelo. What does he warn him on? Let me see. Let me blow this. Let me take it down. Let's go here. He got some other stuff here. Big trouble, right? This shit works every time. Good thumbnail. He showed a picture of Canelo getting punched. He did show him on the back ropes against Bivol. Big trouble. He said, bad news. Canelo in big trouble. Chavez Sr. warns Canelo on Bivol rematch. Canelo says 175. Okay. Curiosity headline. Here you go right here. Boxing Shigo says Javante looks dangerous in new leaked Thanksgiving sparring. All of these are curiosity headlines. You get what I'm saying? This works every time. Here you go, right? Here you go another. Here you go another. See? Terrence Crawford exposed big with this. Now I want you to look at this here. Terrence Crawford exposed big with this. Now let's go to TMZ. Terrell Owens punches Drops man at CBS. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Let's go to hip hop. Let's look at hip hop. Donald Trump goes off over Kanye. Kanye. He say Donald Trump goes off on Kanye over Nick Fuentes dinner. You're just a lunatic, yay. Okay, all right. Let's look at some more stuff. Right? Let's look at some more stuff. I can look up a bunch of curiosity headlines. Tino knows Jay-Z would be great NFL owner. All right. I can look up, as a matter of fact, let's do this. To prove my point. I told you this shit, TMZ. Curiosity headlines. Curiosity headline examples. Now I want to show you something. This shit works like a charm. You know what I said? I was going to do a lesson on this. I'm not going to do this today. I was going to do a lesson on this, but I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to just do a video. I'm going to teach everybody the game. I'll just do it then. So anyway, what's going on the YTBC? Just a bunch of goddamn gossip shit. Bunch of TMZ. Bunch of National Inquiry. There's a bunch of National Inquiry type stuff. That's all that's going on. That's all that's going on. What do you say? It's not the content creators that are crazy. He said they're just after the bag. It's the subs that get folded every day. Food every day. 21st every month. Boxing gyms. 21st every month, right? That's when the money comes. Ask your content creator how much he making every month in ad revenue and super chats. Ask him. That's what this is all about. That's what drives the needle. It's a business at the end of the day. A lot of you fighters, y'all got to understand that. That's all it is for these guys. You say, Tank looking dangerous in Thanksgiving sparring against Turkey Tom. That's what it is. That's all it is. It's not about boxing. It's not about boxing at all. It's about the drama, the gossip. See, you got a bunch of people like Kene, like Keena. You got a bunch of Keenas online. You have a bunch of and this what they like to hear. And I got a lot of love for Keena, but I'm just being honest. I'm calling. What's the name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? This is Matthew Brent from Columbia, South Carolina.
Matthew from Columbia, South Carolina. Talk to me, fam.
Yeah, man. I'm just addressing my concerns. I don't know what's up with these, fighters, man. They claim to want to make all this money, but
yeah,
I mean, you have to, fight the big fights in order to, bring in that revenue. So I don't understand how, you can be these bag chasers and bag chasers and don't nobody want to fight each other.
Yeah, I mean, the only way you're going to get to the bag, you're going to have to fight the guys. You got to have those key career-defining, legacy-defining fights in order to go to the next level, in order to get the bag. And certain weight divisions are doing that. But then you have other weight divisions. They're not doing it at all. And so that's what I'm saying. The other weight divisions, it's more about they fighting more on Twitter and stuff than anything else. And then another thing, fam, is this. And I say this all the time. In boxing today, online, the fighters that are doing the most get the least amount of publicity. The fighters that are doing the least get the most amount of publicity. And I'm saying from a popularity standpoint, the popularity. You know what I mean? Some guys are just popular. They have a cult-like following, and their fans don't require them to fight the top guys. Their fans require them to talk about fighting the top guys. Their fans require them to go on Twitter and threaten to fight the top guys and go on different platforms and say you're going to do A, B, C, and D, but their fans do not actually require them to fight the top guys. You have these same guys, they'll shit on Josh Taylor. You have these same guys, they'll shit on Josh Taylor. They'll shit on Regis Prograis. They'll shit on Alexander Usyk. They'll shit on Chocolatito, Baron Rodriguez. They'll shit on those guys, but they'll praise a guy who have a resume full of hobos, bombs, tomato cans. Come on, man.
Yeah, you're right, man. I mean, I just don't get it, but I'm like you, man. I can't keep paying all these damn pay-per-views, and I'm not, you know what I mean? And ain't nobody fighting each other.
Yeah.
Because that's like a slap in my face, right? You know what I mean? Why am I gonna pay all this money? You can obviously fight, A, B, and C, the top fighters in your weight division, and see I don't know. UFC need to, I don't know, Dana White need to buy out all these people and make them fight each other, or you don't get no money if you ain't. I don't know. They just, who knows?
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. It is what it is, man. Hey, man, but salute to Matthew from Columbia, South Carolina. Salute to you, fam. As a matter of fact, my brother, where my brother at, man? My Pope brother. That's my brother, man. I got a lot of love for my brother, man. But shout out to my brother. Where my brother, Keena? Keena, what you say, fam? Keena say, at the end of the day, it's about building up fights. Mike Tyson talked shit and Muhammad Ali talked shit and was all in the news. And of Muhammad Ali was in today's game, he would be on social media doing the same. See, Keena, let me explain something to you, brother. See, you can't bring up Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson. I'm going to tell you why you can't do that. This is too easy. This is too easy, my brother. This is too easy. I'm going to tell you why this is so easy, brother. Muhammad Ali fought everybody. Mike Tyson fought everybody. See, you bringing up Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson and saying at the end of the day, it's about building up fights. The only problem is when you build a fight up, you fight the fights. Muhammad Ali fought everybody. You can't bring up Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson, dudes who fought everybody, and then compare them to the guys who you count for who ain't fighting nobody. True. You forgot the most important part. They fought everybody. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Fee on the Two.
Fee on the Two. Talk to me, sis.
Hey, I hate to go on subject just a little bit, but did you see Jamal Charlo asking Bivol for a fight?
Yes, I saw that shit. You know what? I just did a video on it. I'm dropping it tomorrow, sis.
Yeah, you know, I got my little channel. I just go on there and rant. I don't take it too serious. I don't take myself too serious, but I don't like to get in people's personal. You know what I'm saying? Get these boxes personal business. But my heart, for some reason, I hate to go off subject. I apologize, but my heart is going out to him for some reason. I have discernment. And it's just something going on with him. And I you know, I'm just, any prayer warriors out there, let's lift them all up. I seen him on live with Jamal, and it seems like Jamal's star is rising and Jamal's star is starting to dim a little bit. And it's breaking my heart for some reason. You know, I don't know what's going on. It was something, the way he was asking Bill, but something is going on. And I don't do the personal thing, but, you know, I just want to throw it out there. If y'all some prayer words, y'all really care about these fighters, you know, just putting all the bashing and all the politics aside, let's just pray for them. You know what I'm saying? Because something, I just didn't like what I see. You know, it's just something going on. But I know you got discernment too, so maybe you can touch on it maybe a little bit tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I touch on it. I definitely touch on it.
Yeah, and also, let me just throw this out there. I'm gone. Listen, all these little 130, 135 fighters, they say everything but let's fight. They say all this Twitter. I'm tired of it. I don't care. Yeah. You know, I've been, you know, Corey Peterson and Tank been going at it for years.
Yeah.
Some old tweets, baby. So a lot of, you know, a lot of dirt in them tweets. I ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna get into it. I don't do that now, but they've been going at it for years, so it's nothing new. If you've been following that little division, they've been going at it for years. But they say everything, but let's fight. You know what I'm saying? I like Devin Haney because I feel like Devin Haney he will fight. And Shakur too. I feel like Tank is the way he is because he's got spoiled a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He's a little spoiled. But that's all I want to say. God bless everybody. Thank you.
All right, shout out to Phil on the Tube from Duval. Salute, sis. Hey, shout out to my dog Keenan, man. Yeah, Keenan, we ain't gonna agree on everything, fam. We ain't gonna agree on everything. We probably can agree on football or something, but you know, what did he say? He said y'all clearly co-sign everything Coach say. No, it ain't about co-signing. I just, me and you just see things differently. Like I don't respect your boxing knowledge and you don't respect my boxing knowledge. You know, we just said I think you're younger. What you about 30 years old, Keena? So we see things totally different, fam. We just gonna agree to disagree. It ain't shit you're gonna say that I'm gonna agree with. It ain't shit I'm gonna say you're gonna agree with. Let's just agree to disagree, fam. You're a social media baby. You come up in that and you like to see fighters fight on social media. I like to see them fight in the ring. That's the difference between me and you. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's Gucci, coach? It's Gamo from LA, baby, tapping in.
Gamo from LA, talk to me, fam.
Yo, what up, coach? You know, I was ringside at the fight yesterday. You know, I mean, it was a great fight, great performance by Regis.
Yeah.
It was a decent card, but I was there ringside, with Ellie and all of them. It was a good fight. But damn near, Beeble was there. He made an appearance. And damn near when Jamal walked in, whole crowd damn near started booing. Whole crowd was booing Maul. You know, I'm a fan of Maul. Respect all the fighters. I dapped him up and all that, but he said he'll be back February 2023. So we'll see.
Yeah, Jamal Charlo, man. I was trying to keep from talking about him, but I'm gonna have to now because a couple of people don't call in. You and Fee on the tube. Jamal Charlo is something else, bro. When I break this, and I broke this down before about Jamal Charlo, me and you both know he ain't fighting no Bivol. We know that shit ain't happening. Like that shit came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and when I was there ringside yesterday, when he walked in the stadium, you know, announcer announced him, give it up for Jamal. Everybody started booing. And, you know, as a champion, that's the opposite of what you want. You want to be a people's champ. You know, I was just like, damn, thinking about Coach. I had your stream playing, and I was like, damn, I wish they put Coach on here on the fucking, they didn't give this guy a job, put him on the fucking mic. You know what I mean? Make you an announcer and all that.
Man, bro, listen, bro. They're you know, the boxing system, corporate boxing structure, they'll never get anybody like me. Like, they'll never hire anyone like me because I'm not Timothy Bradley. I'm not Andre Ward. I'm not Max Kellerman. I'm none of those guys. I am the opposite of those guys. And I'm just going to call it the way I see it. I'm not going to say the right thing. All I want to hear, I'm not going to say the right thing, bro. I'm not. Bro, look here, man. This man been boxing for 14 years. Next year is going to be 15 years he's been boxing, and he ain't fought no goddamn body.
True. Yeah. Real quick, you know, I know you tight with my boy Steve Kim. I'm friends with Steve too. I thought he was gonna be there yesterday, but you know it's the same arena, same location. Mel fought Castaño, and it was damn near the same or more attendance. You know what I mean? And I was surprised. I was like, yeah, it was the same exact arena where Mel fought for Undisputed. It was almost the damn near same attendance. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to the next fight. I was just tapping in. I was there yesterday live ringside. It was a good performance by Regis. Shout out Rougarou. So I'm hoping to see T.O. versus Rougarou if T.O. makes a statement. You know, on December 10th. So,
I love to see that fight.
Coach.
Shout out to Gamo.
Tapping in team. Oh, baby, let's go.
Shout out to Gamo, man. West Side. Yay. Yeah, so what it is I'm trying to stay with Jamal Charlo, but I'm gonna touch on him a little bit. Pause. The Jamal Charlo. This again. I don't hate Jamal Charlo. I'm the type of guy that I like these fighters. You know what I mean? I'm just not a D-rider for no fighters, right? And I call it the way I see it. I understand that I understand that in today's time, things are different. I get that now. I was having a difficult time understanding that things are different today. I can't be so hard, pause, on, if a person is a casual, there's nothing wrong with being a casual. Nothing wrong with that. You know, you become a casual until you become more well-versed in the sport. I think it's a mentality standpoint. This is the disconnect. If you are a casual fan of the sport of boxing or a fanboy, and there's a difference between a casual and a fanboy, I want to share this with you. When I talk about boxing, I talk about the mentality of a fighter. When you talk about Muhammad Ali, when you talk about Mike Tyson, I'm saying Tyson in his prime and stuff like that. We know Tyson quit on the stool in his last fight or something like that. We do know that. But I'm saying Roy Jones, James Lights Out Tony, I'm talking about a mentality that one must have when you say that you are the best. I want you to understand this. When you come over here to New Media Today USA Boxing and you tell me that your fighter is the best, we got to get the likes up. I immediately go back to the mentality of the fighter. You judge a fighter by what? His works. What you do in the ring tells people who you are. When you bring up Muhammad Ali, I look at Muhammad Ali's mentality. Some people say Muhammad Ali talked a lot of shit. Yeah, but he kicked a lot of ass. How many top 10 fighters did he fight? When you talk about a Hagler, you know, you look how many people he fought. How many top 10 fighters he fought? How many top 20 fighters he fought? So the mentality of some of these fighters, not all, some of these fighters, they don't have that mentality. But you come over here to me, bragging to me about your fighter as though he has the mentality of these old school fighters that you're comparing him to, but he ain't done a third of what they did. So you say, okay. These fighters still have time to do that. That's a great point. Well, if they still have time to do it, don't come over here and talk to me as though they done it yet. Come over here and talk to me when they have done the things that you say they still have time to do. When they fought all of the top guys in the top 10, come over here then. When they fought the guys that Marvin Hagler fought, come over here then. When they've done the things that Josh Taylor has done, come over here then. When they have done the things that Canelo Alvarez has done, come over here then. When they became undisputed in the weight division, come over here then. When they fought the other top 10 guys, come over here then. Don't come over here and talk to me about your fighter as though he has done these things when he ain't done none of those things.
True, true, true.
That's where the disconnect come in at. You can't understand or comprehend what I'm saying here because we on two different planets. Because in this day and age, you don't have to do those things. In this day and age, have a popping Instagram, talk shit on Twitter, have some dick riding YouTube channels that ride for you, and that's all it takes. And I'm trying to tell you that, listen, fam, in boxing, it doesn't work that way. How do you know? And listen, in any comeback sports, it doesn't work that way in comeback sports. In comeback sports, you got to fight the top guys. That's how we know you the king of the hill. Fanboy will argue with me and say, I don't know what I'm talking about. You ain't got to fight nobody. You automatically. So if you disagree with that, I have to really question your boxing knowledge. How can I respect your boxing knowledge when you disagree with the simplest of things? When you disagree with the basics of things, the foundation. You telling me, no, that ain't how it works no more. How it works is, look at what he said on social media. Because he beat Hobo Sam, Toucan Sam, he beat Pochop Willie, Shoulder Big Nut, Chico Stick. We automatically know he'll beat Godzilla. We automatically know he'll beat Optimus Prime. We automatically know he'll beat King Kong. We automatically know he'll beat Mothra, Gamera. That's what you're telling me. And I'm telling you, nah, that ain't what Ali did. No, that ain't what Sugar Ray Robinson did. No, that ain't what Marvelous Marvin Hagler did. No, that ain't what James Lakeside Tony did. No, that ain't what Larry Holmes did. No, that ain't what Lennox Lewis did. No, that ain't what Mike Tyson did. No, that ain't what Evander Holyfield did. No, that ain't what Julio Cesar Chavez did. No, that ain't what Azuma Nelson did. No, that ain't what Pernell Whitaker did. No, that ain't what Roy Jones did. No, that ain't what James Bernard Hopkins did. No, that ain't what Oscar De La Hoya did. You want to give your fighter Oscar De La Hoya credit, Muhammad Ali credit, Evander Holyfield credit, without putting in the Muhammad Ali, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, Pernell Whitaker work.
True, true, true.
Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way, man. What you say? You say what? You say what's good, coach? What's going on, sis? Boxing class, what's going on? Boxing gym, what do you say? You say coach going crazy with the gospel. Preach. They look at me like I got 9 heads. I'm the old nigga that don't know what I'm talking about. I'm the old nigga that don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, Jamal Charlo. Let's get to this dude right here. Let's get to Jamal Charlo. Let's get to Jamal Charlo. Where's Jamal Charlo at? All right. This is going to be very easy. This is going to be very easy. Jamal Charlo, I got a video right here. As a matter of fact, let me pull this video. I have a video right here. Well, it's a brother that said we ride hard for Jamal Charlo, huh? That's what he said. That's what the brother said, right? Okay. Where's Jamal Charlo? I got a video for Jamal Charlo. That's Devin Haney. I see Jamal Charlo right here. All right. All right. I got Jamal and Hitman Charlo right here. We have Jamal and Hitman Charlo. I do not own the rights to this materials for educational purposes only. And this video right here, guys, Jamal Charlo calls out Demetrius Bivol. Why? I have no idea. He walks up to Demetrius Bivol. Now, Bivol has a confused look on his face. He said, "You want to fight me?" Bivol like, "What?" Hey, look how Bivol is looking at him. He looking like, "What?" Like, nigga, what's wrong with you? Here you go, right here. Now you guys can't hear anything, but I'm just breaking it down. So he said, "I'll fight you." Now Jamal Charlo look big. Now Jamal Charlo looks bigger than Demetrius Bivol. He said, "I'll fight you. Come on." Come on what? So Demetrius Bivol is laughing at this dude. He like, "Man, this nigga's a clown." He like, "This dude is a clown. You walking up to me, you want to fight me? I'll fight you. Come on." He got a serious look on his face. Demetrius Bivol looking at this dude like, "This dude is a clown." I'm going to tell you where I'm going at with this. He said, "Which weight?" He asked him which weight. So he said, "Which weight?" He said 68. Now, wait a minute. Jamal Charlo. How are you going to fight? Hold on. Jamal Charlo, sir. How are you going to fight Demetrius Bivol at a catch weight of 168, but you won't even move up to 168 to fight Caleb Plant or David Benavidez? Remember this?
I mean, if Benavidez can make 160, we can do it. If we can kind of catch weight in between 160 and 168. Benavidez is a 168 pounder that hasn't made the weight. He has no title. He has nothing to offer me. So that's why people keep mentioning Canelo and Golovkin, the higher stakes. I will fight Benavidez. All right, he's no problem to me. They talk alive, strong. I'm here and that, but it's different when you get in there. You have to figure something out. Man, don't listen to it. Hey fans, y'all keep it locked. We got bigger things in store.
This nigga always saying, "I keep it locked. We got better things and we got bigger things in store." What's bigger? What's bigger? Hold on. Let's get back here. Now, what did you say, Food Revolution? You said he accused Bivol of calling him out. And then when asked if he was going to fight Munguia, he got an attitude with the interviewer. Lord have mercy. I can't make this shit up. Let's go. So he said he'll fight him at 68. So Bivol got a confused look on his face. He said, "Yeah, okay." He said it could be. He said, what did he say? He want 4 belts. So Bivol is telling him, my goal is to become undisputed. That's what he says. He says 68, undisputed right now. He says 68, undisputed right now. That's only one problem. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. Can anybody tell me who has all the belts? Who is the undisputed champion at 168 pounds, guys? Anybody? He said, I don't know what happened to Jamal Charlo. This shit is ridiculous. He said, by the way, Bivol dog walks Charlo right now. Man, he'll beat the brakes off Jamal Charlo. He'll beat the brakes off him, in my opinion. And if you look right here, Jamal Charlo, look how big Jamal Charlo looks. He looks way bigger than Demetrius Bivol. So that's tell you that Jamal Charlo can fight at 175 or he can fight at 168. Look how big he looks. He can fight at 175 or 168 right now. Let's go. Come on. He say he's undisputed. How we gonna fight for undisputed when Canelo got the belts? Please. He said, so Bivol asked him, he said, what kind of belts you got? He said, oh, I just got a WBC. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. He said, what kind of belts you got? Oh, I just got the WBC. Let's go.
True.
Let's go. He said, do you want the WBC? He said 160. Now he want the man to come down to 160. How do we know? How do we know? He just said it right there. And guess what? When did he say it again?
I'm sorry? 160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Now he's trying to get Demetrius Bivol to come down to 160. So he got to drop 15 pounds to come fight you. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. You can't write this in a script. You can't write this in a movie. You can't, bro. This got to be a SNL skit. This has to be this got to be a Saturday Night Live skit. Hey, shout out to my brother Dante. Salute to you, fam. This has to be a Saturday Night Live skit. He said, you got the WBC at 168. This man ain't got no belts at 168. Canelo's the one that's undisputed, fam. He said, come on, 168. He said, do you have a belt for 168? Hey, Demetrius Bivol, do you have a belt at 168? Now he's asking, now he's smiling at this point. Demetrius Bivol is asking this man a question that he already know the answer to. Do you have a belt at 168? Do you? The answer is no. The answer is no. Here it go right here. Let's go. He said, no belt. So he want this man to come to 168, fight it for undisputed, but Canelo got out of the belts. Then he say he got a WBC belt he can offer him. Come down to 160. Now we saying we'll fight at 168. No belts. Let's do this.
True.
I can't make this up. He said just attraction. Just attraction? What attraction? You ain't got no fans, man. What attraction? In order for you to be an attraction is SeaWorld. An attraction is Disney World. An attraction is Las Vegas, Disneyland, the Eiffel Tower. What attraction? Demetrius Bivol ain't got no fans like that in the United States, and you damn sure ain't got no fans like that.
True, true, true.
Come on, man. Come on, yo. There's somebody it'll be a great fight. Man, sit your candy ass down somewhere. He'll do it. And there's another problem. How he gonna do it? Did he talk to Al Heyman? What does Al Heyman got to say about this? You know Jamal Charlo don't make his own fights. Nobody in the PBC make their own fights. Everybody knows this. You making deal. Demetrius Bivol got a smirk on his face like, man, this nigga done went crazy. I'll do it. You know what you gonna do? Get on the phone? Yeah, I'll make that happen. How? When? Where? Let's continue. He said he'll be back next year. He 100%. He said keeping it locked, keep back. He said he want Bivol next. Bivol, wait, come on, man. He said Bivol was calling him out. That man wasn't calling you out. That man didn't even know who you was. Bruh, he asked him about Munguia. He turned around and walked off. Listen, you and Munguia need each other. My thing is this. That man wasn't calling you out, Jamal Charlo. That man don't listen. He didn't even listen. You can look at him and tell. You can look at him and tell the way he looked at Jamal Charlo. He didn't even know who he was.
True, true, true.
And what is that? You say I'm dead, coach. You ain't got no fan. Hey, bro, listen. You can look and tell at the way Demetrius. Look here. Look at the way Demetrius Bivol looked at him. He didn't even know who he was. Look right here. He got a confused look on his face. He like, man, who was you? You're this random dude walking up to me talking about he want to fight me. I don't even know who you is. Look at the look on his face. Come on, man. That man didn't even know who the hell you was, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. And this is another thing. I have. Again, I like Jamal Charlo. I do. I like Jamal Charlo. I really do. But when I break this shit down, dog, this is what I see. My brother Jamal Charlo is 6'1", with a 73.5-inch arm reach. You see this. Let's matter of fact, let's do this. He's 6'1" with a 73.5-inch arm reach. Where am I going at with this? I'm finna tell you right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you where I'm going at with this. Coach, where you going at with this? I'm going to show you right now. It's going to be real quick. Let's pull up Demetrius Bivol. We're just going to entertain this. Just for the sake of it. Oh, hell. We're just going to entertain it for the sake of it. Fuck it. We're just gonna entertain it for the sake of it, right? How tall is Bivol? Now y'all check this out. I want to show you something. Check this out. Demetrius Bivol is 31 years old. He's 2 years younger than he's from Russia. He's 2 years younger than Jamal Charlo. He has a 72.5-inch arm reach. He's 6 feet tall. Jamal Charlo is 6'1", an inch taller than Demetrius Bivol. He has a 73.5-inch arm reach. And he fights at 160 pounds. Jamal Charlo is bigger than Demetrius Bivol, but he's fighting at a smaller weight. He can easily fight Demetrius Bivol at 175 pounds. He can easily fight Demetrius Bivol at 175 pounds. He's bigger than this guy. But let's go. Demetrius Jamal Charlo is 33 years old. He turned pro win, guys, September the 12th, 2008. I want you to look at this. Hey, Keenan, what you say? You say Bivol is a small light heavyweight? Yeah, he is a small light heavyweight. He is a small light heavyweight. Check this out. Jamal Charlo, Keenan, I want you to look at this. Jamal Charlo turned pro in 2008. Keep that in mind. Where am I going at with this? We heard Jamal Charlo say he wanted to unify. He turned pro in 2008. When he fights again in February, that's going to be his 15th year. Next year would be 15 years Jamal Charlo has been a professional fighter. I want you to let that sink in. Next year, 2023, will be 15 years Jamal Charlo has been a professional fighter. Where am I going at with this? They say that I'm too hard on Jamal Charlo. Pause. They say that, coach, you are a Jamal Charlo hater, even though I'm one of his biggest fans. But I want you to listen to what I'm saying. He's been boxing for 14 years. Next year in February will be his 15th year Jamal Charlo has been a professional. I want you to let that sink in. How many unification fights have Jamal Charlo had in 15 years? Do you want me to answer that question for you? 0. You say small light heavyweight that just beat the #1 contender and the biggest light heavyweights with ease. So when I speak about Jamal Charlo, is it hate or am I breaking down the facts? Have you ever been? Now, Jamal Charlo is a 2-division world champion. We can't take that from him. He is a 2-weight division world champion. He's a 2-weight division world champion. Jamal Charlo is. Can't take that from him. They say he's the email champ because he didn't fight for his title. He got elevated to it. That's what they say. But in 15 years, Jamal Charlo, next year will be 15 years. Jamal Charlo, let's get here. Jamal Charlo, on his 7th year as a pro, he fought Cornelius Bundridge, better known as K9. Jamal Charlo in 2015, he received his first, he became a champion. He beat K9. He stopped him TKO stoppage in the 3rd round. Jamal Charlo is what? He's 6 feet 1 inches tall. He fought at 154 pounds. He has a 73.5-inch arm reach. When he became a champion, he beat this guy. Do you guys know who this guy is? They call him K9. This guy is 5 foot 6 inches tall. He fought a guy that was 5 foot 6 inches tall. K9. Do you want to know how old he was when he fought him? He was 42 years old. True. The man was 42 years old when Jamal Charlo fought him. So your claim to fame, sir, is you beat up a 5'6", blowed up super middleweight, blowed up junior middleweight that was 42 years old. That's your claim to fame? 15 years next year he's been fighting, right? Then he went 12 rounds with Austin Trout. He won a unanimous decision. Beat Austin Trout. Then he knocked out J-Rock. All his junior middleweight. Then he moved up and he got elevated here. I think he got elevated here to the WBC. He got elevated here. When he fought Brandon Adams, he was elevated to the WBC title. He's been fighting 15 years, guys. no unification matches, didn't fight nobody for undisputed. Guess how many champions that he has fought in his 15-year career? When I say champions, I mean a guy that physically had a belt that Jamal Charlo beat for the belt. When I say belt, I'm talking about the major titles. Do you want to know how many champions, how many guys that had a belt? Like when Canelo beat Caleb Plant, he had a belt. When Errol Spence beat Sean Porter, he had a belt. When other fighters, Josh Taylor, other fighters fought, I'm saying guys who fought champions who had belts. Or if it was a vacant title, they fought each other for the vacant title, whatever the case may be. But we're talking about belts. Do you want to know how many people Jamal Charlo, how many guys that were champs that had belts that he physically beat and took their belt? One. In 15 years, he's fought, next year will be 15 years, he's fought one guy that physically had a major title that he beat. That one guy that he beat was 5'6" tall, 42 years old. Do you know how many unification matches Jamal Charlo has had in 15 years? Going on 15 years next year? 0. One champion, 0 unification matches. I can't make this up.
True, true, true.
I can't make this up. Boxing gym, what did he say? He said that was Pac-Man, same age in height versus Ugas. I can't make this up, fam. I can't make this up. Jamal Charlo fans can't even defend him. They can't defend him. And this is the thing. I like Jamal Charlo, man, but I got to call a spade a spade. We know that he's not going to fight Demetrius Bivol. Bivol didn't even know who he was. He looked at him like, man, he looked familiar. Who the dude is? He looked kind of familiar. He didn't even know who he was. And then he was confused. Why are you calling me out? I fight at 175. You fight at 160. You want me to come fight you at 168 for undisputed? There's only one problem. Canelo Alvarez is undisputed at 168. He have all the belts. I beat him already in 175. But why would I come down to 168? And then you say, well, I got a WBC belt. Come fight me at 160. You want me to drop 15 pounds to fight you at 160? For what? You bigger than me. If anything, you could come up and fight me at my weight class. That's all I'm saying, man. Let's give everybody a round of applause. That's all I'm saying, fam. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense to me. You know, I ain't got but a GED, but I have a master's degree in common sense. Just make it make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense to me. You get what I'm saying? The man said we can do it for an attraction. In order for you to become an attraction, you have to have fans. Jamal Charlo ain't got no fans. You get what I'm saying? Tank Davis have fans. Ryan Garcia, he have fans. Devin Haney, he got a handful of fans. He ain't really got a whole lot. But, you know, he got fans. But, you know, I'm talking about the guys who put in busted seats. Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, they have fans. Shakur Stevenson, he have fans. Jamal Charlo fought for undisputed, fam. And nobody cared. Jamal Charlo is the undisputed champ. At 154 pounds, nobody cared. They don't even talk about Jamal Charlo right now. He fought Brian Castano at the same venue in Carson, California, where Regis Prograis just fought at. And nobody even cared. It wasn't that many people there watching them fight. You know damn well they don't care about Jamal Charlo. If they don't care about your brother and he is the undisputed champion at 154 pounds, you know they don't care about you. You can't even sell out a venue in Houston, Texas. Keena, the man can't even sell out a venue in Houston, Texas, fam. So I'm not hating. At least we're getting, well, hopefully we get this fight. I don't know. Hopefully we can get the Ryan Garcia Tank Davis fight. That fight has shut my mouth. I ain't gonna have shit to say about Tank. I won't have shit to say about Ryan Garcia. I ain't got nothing to say. They fight each other. That'll keep my mouth closed. I said, well, you know what? We on the right track. But you see the way I broke that down? When you break it down like that, dog, and guess what? Jamal Charlo is 33 years old. Jamal Charlo is 33 years old. Let that sink in. He's 33 years old. He's fought only one champion since he's been boxing for 14, 15 years. The guy that he did beat for the belt was 5'6" tall and 42 years old. He's had 0 unification matches. Bro, that shit sad, dog. I can't even laugh. I can't even laugh about this. I can't even laugh. You see, I got a serious look on my face. It's not even funny, fam. It's not, I'm not even laughing about this, dog. I'm not even laughing about this. Jamal Charlo went undisputed in April. I'm not even laughing about this. Fans, keep it locked. Keep it locked for what? He always say that. Your fans, keep it locked. Don't listen to everybody. Keep it locked. Don't worry, I got a fight coming up in February. Keep it locked. Keep it locked for what? By the time you fight next year, you're fighting in February, that's going to be 20 months. By the time Jamal Charlo fights in February next year, it's going to be 20 months he's been out of the ring. Fans, keep it locked. You ain't got no fans. Jamal Charlo ain't got no fans. Facts. Who is this fans? The Alphabet Boys don't talk about Jamal Charlo, and they supposed to be quote-unquote pro-black. They supposed to be, we ride for all the black fighters. They don't even talk about it. Fanon won't make no videos on Jamal Charlo. Boxing Shigo, he won't make no videos on Jamal Charlo. Jabba the Hutt, he won't make no videos on Jamal Charlo. When I say no videos, they'll make one here and one there, but they ain't making videos like they're making about Terrence Crawford. His baby mama ain't making no videos about him. Jamal Charlo don't fell off the grid. We don't even know what Jamal Charlo doing. Ain't nobody saying nothing about him. The only time people talk about Jamal Charlo is when I talk about him.
True, true, true.
Shout out to BX Mike. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
BX Mike, salute, fam. What did he say? He say, even if the truth hurts, it's still the truth.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
And this what I be saying, dog. This what I be saying. You see the way we just broke that down? I can't even laugh at it, dog. Like, I honestly, I feel sorry for him. Honestly, I feel sorry for him. I really do. Honestly, I feel sorry for him. You know, get what I'm saying? Keep it locked. Keep it locked for what? What? Who you fighting? Why you don't tell us who you fighting in February? February get here, it's going to be 20 months Jamal Charlo's been out. He said he feel better, he back. You know, El Único, what did he say? Andrade should have fought Jenna back then Parker. He would have won. Now he looking like Jamel. not fighting Jamal, not fighting Ish. I don't even want to talk about get on Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo should be fighting each other. There's no reason why Demetrius Andrade and Jamal Charlo shouldn't. They need each other, fam. They need each other. You know what I mean? Like, those guys really hurt their stock by not fighting each other. They hurt their stock. They really hurt their stock. Let's give everybody a round of applause. I got a video dropping tomorrow at 12 o'clock breaking down this whole Jamal Charlo fiasco. This whole Jamal Charlo fiasco. I got a video dropping tomorrow. Hey, shout out to my sister Nick Rich. Salute to you, sis. The middleweight division used to be a historic division. Now it's just a wasteland. The lightweight division, is probably very, very talented. Very talented division. The 140-pound division, they have an old school mentality there. Those 140-pounders are fighting each other. They're not popular. Regis Prograis is not popular. He don't have a lot of Twitter followers. He don't have a lot of Instagram followers. He's not litty. Regis Prograis, he won't be talked about on social media. Guess what? But that boy can fight. Chocolatito, he won't get talked about. Estrada, he won't get talked about on YouTube. Guess what? They can fight. Old school mentality. The guys who do the most get the least praise. The guys who do the least get the most praise. This is where we at right now, fam. It is what it is. This is where we at right now. Shout out to Marta King Boxing. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to School of X-Man. Halim in the building. Shout out to my brother Keena. Keena, salute to you, fam. Shout out to Chris from New York. Hey, okay. Shout out to the Undisputed Talk from Texas. Hey, okay. Shout out to Adrian D. Block from Dallas. Hey, okay. Shout out to Against the Ropes from West Virginia. Hey, okay. Shout out to Matthew from Columbia, South Carolina. Hey, okay. Shout out to my sister Fiona too from Duval County. Hey, okay. Shout out to Gamo from LA. Hey, okay. That's all I be saying, fam. I don't want much. Hey, what to say, John B. Poetic? You say, to keep it real, Jamal and Danny Jacobs should have fought at least 2-3 times. They should have fought each other. How do you want me to believe you'll fight Dimitri Bivol at a catch weight at 168 pounds? That ain't even a catch weight. It's a catch weight for him. You'll fight him at 168 pounds. How am I to believe that when you won't even move up to 168 to fight your own stablemates, the Mexican mom? As a matter of fact, this what you say.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Nello.
Shout out to Elijah. Shout out to Elijah. I can't. Shout out to my sister Nick Rich. Shout out to my sister Nick. Salute, sis. I can't, man. I can't. I don't be hating, dog. I swear I don't be hating, man. I'm disappointed. I feel like crying right now. Right now, I'm shedding a tear too for Jamal Charlo. Like he's just a waste of talent. True. Just a waste of time.
Shut that soft ass shit up.
And the best man
Shut
to
that
win.
soft. That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
I really feel sorry for him. Shout out to Julio Guzman. Hey, okay. For dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, damn you, Canelo, stop ducking us. Charlo and his fanboys since 2019. And this is the thing, though, Julio. It's kind of hard, pause, You can say, okay, Canelo ducked Jamal Charlo. Let's say we was to run with that narrative. He ducked Jamal Charlo. Okay, cool. Who was Jamal Charlo for? You hear crickets right now. Who is he for? There's other fighters he could have fought. Could have fought Andrade. He could have fought Daniel Jacobs. Caleb Plant, if he wanted to move up. Dave Benavidez, he wanted to move up. Triple G, I don't know what happened to that. Jaime Mugi, I don't know what happened to that. In 15 years, this guy has been unable to get fights. In 15 years. In 15 years, next year be 15 years. In 14 years, your biggest fight was a 5'6", blowed up junior middleweight. That was 42 years old. Your biggest fight was J-Rock. In 14 years, you've had 0 unification matches, and you only beat one champion, beat one guy for a belt in 14 years. And Canelo was the reason why you couldn't get the big fights. You named one fighter that you couldn't get the big fight with, while you got 5 or 6 other fighters that you could have fought in 14 years? At 33 years old? Man, I'm done. Once again, this is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. New media today, USA Boxing. It is what it is, man. Let's make it do what it do. Hey, Miguel, what you say? You say, and they say he's a Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer, my ass. Where he's a Hall of Fame at? There is nothing Hall of Fame about Jamal Charlo. That man trash. His resume trash. That man ain't fighting nobody, man. He's a Hall of Famer. Where? How? Like, Hall of Famer what? I'll let you out, man. See you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.